No, the advanced roller.
Does it roll though?
I don't know.
but
I rolled a 0.
Yeah, but it also shows that you rolled a fudge. So
1D
1D fudge.
1 to fudge.
what the fudge? We are simple creatures.
You failed your
Amuse by
fudge
little
roll.
words. What does that even mean?
I don't know. Do I get to add it to it? Like, can I move it to somebody else's thing?
She got a
-1.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, you know what? I think it's
Damn,
designed.
Damn, Evie.
I think it's
Damn, girl.
designed.
That'll be my one good roll of the night.
Put it on the board.
Librarian retells the story.
I think it's
Wait.
designed for like tie breaking. Like you could just hit the fudge and it'll give you a plus or minus.
There's also zeros.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's true. But you could go negative numbers though.
Okay, so who are the
Hey.
people with Mario and the dinosaur?
That's
It's
me,
Jeremy's
Lena,
family.
and Jace.
It's the dude from Jurassic Park that gets acid
Newman.
spit in his face.
Newman?
Newman.
She
Yeah.
she wanted a costume where she could be pregnant. And she's like, I can be the fat guy from Jurassic Park.
Nice.
And she's like, I bought you the mask. And I'm like, awesome.
And then Mario shows up. What?
Jace wanted to be Mario.
It's me.
Well, Evie rolled a nat 20, so she used to pick, right?
I think so.
I think as is tradition.
I get to pick? Oh, that's
You get to
fun.
pick.
You have the
Okay.
power.
1 is torture, 20 is power.
I choose Amanda.
No.
As always happens.
Why?
Whenever anyone gets to pick, they pick Amanda.
Just because she
This is-
got this rendition
This
of
is the
story.
double-edged sword of being everybody's favorite, Amanda.
Not okay. Luckily, Eo took really good notes.
Oh, that's right.
And most of these were the dreams, and that was intense, and that was a lot. And I tried I tried to listen, but I also was like, don't metagame.
I was
Candace.
typing
also
so
tried
hard.
To forget.
I
There was
was
some
typing
really,
so hard.
really intense dreams that happened. Malachi, our newfound foe, just decided to infiltrate everyone's dreams,
Fuck that guy.
and it was pretty perfect, because the second we started, Jeremy's like, Yes is here, and it's like, good, you're in the middle of a dream, and he's like, "Dude, what?" So Jeremy just showed up and was like, in a dream right now, Malachi's here, and he's like, look, I can give you everything you wanted. And then Seneca's like, fuck you, stay away from him, you get out of here. And then all of a sudden Yas is booted out of his dream, and Seneca's like, that's what I thought. And then she just tumbled into another person's dream. And so she, as I quote, you better fucking leave him alone, no messing with his head. And I was like, she's a badass, we love her. And then she is thrown into, hold on, she's falling, Shikari's dream. But in these dreams, she kind of sits on the sidelines just to watch and see what happens. Shikari, isn't Shikari the one who said something really, really, really badass? Hold on.
I like
hold
to
on.
think so.
Where was it? I know Ben quoted it because I was like, man, that is poetry. Where did it go? Sorry, I'm trying to read really, 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 really fast.
You're good. I only just found where Ben's notes were at on Discord.
Yeah, the thread.
Yeah. Always takes me forever to find it.
Man, I
said
didn't think that much
basically-
happened.
Any loved ones I've lost, any promise you make, I will not trust. You can threaten all the people I love, but I believe that if you want to attack the library, try. I would not have my loved ones returned to me by your hand. They would not come back the way I would want them.
That was it. Oh,
That was-
beautiful.
Someone's
And
it.
like, I read that, I was
Pretty
like, God
inspirational.
damn. And then I looked and I was like, thank God Ben wrote that, because that was freaking amazing. Yeah, I heard it. I was like, oh, I never want to lose it. And then I looked and Ben
Yeah,
had it.
if,
And I was
if
like,
anyone else
"Thank
would like their
God."
dialogue scripted, just let me know, since clearly I'm writing all this.
You
Pretty
did
great.
great. I was like, that
Please
is
don't
perfect.
ever write down anything I say.
It's too late. It's been written. So she's a
It is
badass,
written.
and she's like, "Fuck you, Malachi. I'm not gonna go do anything you want." She said a beautiful, beautiful thing, big F you in the face, and then Shikari's dream fades away as Seneca is thrown into another world, into Bantu's
Antu's
brain,
dream.
where he realized like his normal dream, but he's like, wait a second, this isn't normal. I'm missing someone, and it was really sad. And he said a really badass thing too. And he said, I am not empty. I carry them with me. And I was like, oh my god, everything's inspirational tonight. And it was really intense. But basically everyone said a big F you to Malachi, our friendly foe. And
Nope, not a single one of you guys even tried to offer accept his hand of friendship. Man.
which is really mind blowing because I'm not that strong. My curiosity would have been like, let's see what happens. So good on you guys. Good on you guys for being strong willed in your dreams and everything. So then Seneca, he hears a chuckle from the stars. And then she's shaken awake by the doll, which is number one mention of the doll this session. Apparently, we carry her with us always. I didn't realize there was a haunted doll. I don't know how I missed
It's
that.
Ryan. It's Ryan. Anything with Ryan now, it's gonna have a doll.
But I was
Not
like,
haunted.
yeah,
It's just a doll that looks like her. Not creepy at all.
That's pretty
like
creepy.
Coraline. Like you have
Yeah.
a little mini doll. Oh, that's
Mini
not
me.
bad. Sure, it's normal. It's perfectly normal. I don't know how I missed that up until last session because I was like, wait, there's a doll? What?
You bought
So
it out.
then this
Button
little
eyes.
this little doll like laughs and wakes up Seneca, and she's like, why do you do this? And then she gets up and let's see. So then I'm sorry, I'm reading the notes.
Where do you go
as
from
I'm
there?
also
Then everyone
Uh,
wakes up, I guess, or whatever.
you know, and then Seneca was talking politics to about Canaan to Bantu, which was about the previous way the world had currency, give and you take, and if you owe anything. We got to eat fish fingers for breakfast, which is probably the most romantic meal that ever existed. Bree was able to
I think
apologize
you
to
skipped over that.
Bantu.
I think there's a very important line in the notes that Crow and Rian had another meat awkward over breakfast.
I wouldn't say it was awkward. I feel like those are just like our usual meats now. Like those are like normal. It's not awkward for anyone.
I mean,
ever.
it wasn't awkward till you skipped over it entirely. Now it's awkward.
Look, we're just happy. Oh, I think this is when we talked about the perfume, isn't it?
I think.
Talks of perfume.
I
because
believe
Just like
I-
EO to come in to
Amanda
save Crow when she
couldn't
missed
think of
something in a conversation.
single smell. and then there was the pine trees. There was the pine tree smell, which is her super camo smell. So she's very excited to learn that she can be super camo, and that Rian appreciates that ambiance, which is good to know. And then they made fish fingers because they went fishing and they were able to catch some fish because I think it was the only roll that I passed, which was great. Bree was able to muster up enough courage to apologize to Bantu for saying, hey, I was clearly mind controlled. I didn't mean to actually try and kill you. These things happen. Bantu was like, yeah, no, it's cool. Let's see. Shikari, Bree, and Yas were able to actually talk about the dreams where Seneca was like, I saw all of your dreams. Which was really badass because they're like, we had some really creepy dreams. What did you dream about? She's like, oh, I just saw yours. And it's like, oh, it's normal. Perfectly acceptable. We should always allow that. we took a really, really, really slow walk towards Westvale so we could have a super, super special bird pie that EO made for everyone. Reen and Bantu share moments of what happened to them in their past that brought them to their adventuring careers. We got to dive into people's backstories a little bit. It was a really good RP session, honestly. Like, I'm glad Ben took all these notes because I don't remember every single detail very well. But I do remember it being a fantastic RP session because everyone's fantastic. And then we got to go to the town, see all the people. We got to buy some things. All the things. We gotta buy. I think there was like a list of stuff, wasn't there? Like there
There's
was
a
like the
traveling
magic shop.
caravan there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, there was actually like a magic shop that we all got to kind of look at, and we all got to spend some money. And there was a Featherfall token that Croak gives to Rian because we don't want her to fall too hard. And
Maybe it's a real Featherfall token. Who knows?
it could be a health potion, could be Featherfall. These things are easy to get confused.
It certainly costs enough of EO's money, so he hopes it's real.
But think of how much less he's carrying now.
I also think that we did make the decision to head towards the Scale Side Library Tower because we learned, I don't know if we learned this time or the time previous, but basically that these graveyards are from prior noble houses and that Malachi's like, I'm going to desecrate all of them. And we're like, that can't be good. That's got to be bad, right? That sounds pretty bad. And so we're like, well, let's go to the next one, which we are familiar with, one being by Scale Side. And then Shikari let us know that you can travel from one librarian's tower to another. So we're like, cool, if we get to that one, we can go to another one, which is more towards center map area potentially, and get to another one. So we're really excited to start actually traveling as much as we love Westvale and its inhabitants. And we're ready to get this show on the road and see what this world is going to traumatize us with further.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Can I add two things?
Yes, please.
For one thing, I think we realized one of the things that everybody had in common with their dream was that the bargain that was trying to be made was to return someone to them, and Bantu was freaking out because one of his people wasn't in his dream. And so when we were all kind of discussing it as a group, one of the ideas planted was that perhaps maybe did he see all of his family members die, and is he sure that the ones who died actually died, kind of a thing. Maybe someone's alive. And then for Briarios, when we got back to town, I think Briarios' character was struggling about what to do with his lovely family. And I think we finally made a breakthrough that what we're going to do is kind of leave them there. And I don't know if everybody wants to kind of, with like Briarios kind of being like the roots, like having family in Westvale, if like we can kind of treat it as a home base. I think we're all very interested in getting out into the world and traveling and stuff, but like I think like it could be a home base. Like we could come back every so often after our adventures and like offload loot, visit people, that sort of thing.
Theoretically, this area should be safe for now.
Theoretically.
One
So-
would hope.
I mean, that was one of the things that we talked about, and that's like we did get to the conclusion that I think that Briarios wanted to leave her family behind, but then like obviously that would mean Briarios would probably want to come back. So I see us coming back to Westvale in the future, but that's definitely something we can talk about. That's all I want to add.
Beautiful. So we find ourselves within the safe confines of the walls of Westvale. The party has successfully done a significant amount of shopping, I'll say at this point. We have set up, so don't worry about having to establish like sleeping quarters or parameters like that. Assume it's already been taken care of. And everyone would like, we could start picking up on the morning after last session.
And just to be sure that we all have a long rest, right? Like I think I clicked
Yes.
the button, but just to make sure everyone's
And so we can start with
good.
everybody taking a long rest. Seneca, feel free to get rid of that exhaustion level that you had for staying
Uh-huh.
awake. We'll begin with the sense of cedar smoke and baking bread reaching Briarios's nostrils as the warm scent of somebody cooking breakfast begins to fill your house space. How does Briarios prepare herself this morning?
I'm gonna say, she gets up, does some stretching, gets dressed, and before she packs anything, she's just gonna go down and see who's cooking. She assumes it's Nalia.
Within a moment, notice you do see it is indeed Nalia, who's doing her best to keep her daughter patiently there at the table and keeping her from disturbing you now that you're back. But it looks as though she's been preparing breakfast for some time now, judging by the variety of foodstuffs available here, whether for stress or just boredom, perhaps. It looks as though she's been going for a while, as most every countertop seems to be filled with many of the family's favorites.
Oh, my goodness, Nalia, what's the special occasion?
Well, you know, I just kind of figured things have been a bit rough for everybody lately, and so there's no real reason that you need to celebrate, is there?
No,
It's just nice having all of us back together again.
it certainly is. It certainly is. Is there anything I can do to help?
Would you mind grabbing those biscuits out of the oven? My hands are a bit sticky right now with the honey that I've been working through, but if you can grab those out before they start getting a bit too crispy, that should be just fine.
Not a problem. Not a problem. She'll grab a kitchen towel and pull out the biscuits.
Now, so after what we talked about, am I to understand that everything with the Twilight Dell is all wrapped up? That the dead are going to stop stirring about from the dells?
Yeah, at least from the Dales. It seems like the main individual that was raising up the dead has moved on to, I guess, the next graveyard. So, I believe everyone else wants to go and chase down this particular foe because they don't want their family members raised up.
No, suppose that's fair. You're going to keep them safe, right?
Of course, I'm going to keep them safe, Nalia.
And you're going to write to us about all of your adventures, right? Granddaughter definitely kind of like perks up at this one, like leaning in for this answer.
Of course, I'm going to write.
Bora, let's have a sign of relief.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, of course. Tell you what, I'll write you in giant every opportunity I can. I need to work on it.
Yeah, you both do.
Oh,
There's an audible eye rolling coming from Bora at the table.
I throw a biscuit at her.
She deflects it.
Ha! That's my girl. All right. I'll get the jam ready for the biscuits.
All right. Are there any more supplies that you and your lot are going to be needing before heading out?
I don't think so. I think they got everything handled from that traveling merchant that came through. I mean, besides just something better than hardtack, but I don't think we really have any of that available.
Well, I mean, you're welcome to whatever we might have left in the store shed.
Do I know if there's like a terrible like winter season coming and I don't want to take extra food from them?
Not that you have
Okay.
planned for. No. There's no
Um,
ants situation happening.
Gotcha. Yeah, I might take a look and see if there's maybe there's some root vegetables or something that we can supplement with what we find out in the wilderness. Are you
So-
going to be okay?
I think we're going to be able to manage. Things have significantly calmed down now that the goblins and the undead and, well, even the water's been cleared up now. Hard to find problems where there simply aren't any. As Bora kind of spins around on her chair. So after Scale Side, like, are you guys coming back here, or are you going like on a worldwide adventure, like crossing the whole of the world? What's next?
So I certainly hope I'm not gone that long for her. But Miss Chikari said that in the library near Scaleside that they have a magical transportation device that will teleport us to another library. So we might be traveling quite far, but in a short amount of time.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about it. Would you mind terribly asking Miss Shikari if she wouldn't mind taking at least a couple of notes about the squirrels up to the north along your travels? I'm curious to know if they kind of share the same sort of temperaments as the squirrels around here.
I will make sure that she documents every squirrel we ever find.
That could be important. You never know.
They have the best ears on the ground. I completely agree.
Could be up to no good. Always keep your eyes peeled when the squirrels are near.
Yeah.
Just like he taught us.
Yeah, sneaky squirrels. Of course.
There's
Oh.
far more of them than there are of us.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, considering everything we've gone through. But we're on the rise. We are on the rise for. Let's get this breakfast going, and then
All right.
maybe you can help me pack.
Sure thing. Which ones do you want to save for your friends, and which ones are we eating all of them?
Oh, is there anything that you would want to give to anybody special?
As she takes a pause for a moment before grabbing an assortment of pastries and baked goods in front of her and starts preparing a small little, like a gift basket sized amount.
That's my girl.
What- Something like that?
I think they would love it.
Wonderful, wonderful. With that, we can pick up on, we'll say, Crow and Eobendra. How are you guys preparing yourselves this morning?
Sleeping in.
Yeah, it's similar. There are spells of cooking and and bread baking that are rising up in the inn, and after about 30 minutes of making do in the kitchen, Eo heads upstairs, and he actually pulls out like a little silver bell and starts ringing it lightly to wake up Mistress Crow.
5 more minutes. It's been such a long journey. We're gonna have such another. This might be the last time we're sitting in such a nice spot with covers and a roof over our head. And, oh, it does smell quite nice. I suppose I can get up.
If you prefer to sleep, that's fine. I can always tell Rian to come back later.
No, it's quite all right. I would let me hold on, let me. And she's gonna hurry and like fidget a little bit, kind of like like flatten her hair out a little bit, and straighten her clothes and kind of sit up in bed and be like, okay, I'm ready. I'm presentable. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I thought that might wake you up.
Oh, well, it was really honestly just the smell of whatever's in your hand. That's really what did it, Io.
Mm-hmm. And he sort of, has a little smile as he brings the tray over with breakfast on it.
She's gonna peek around him and realize that he really was just fucking with her. And then she'll move her eyes over to the tray. Oh, this really does look quite lovely. What is it? What is it that you've created for the morning of our departure?
But you seem to really enjoy the croissants, so I thought I would do that. I've made an interesting apple butter. I decided that it might be interesting, and I found some cinnamon in the spice pack I bought from the merchants. So it's actually an apple cinnamon butter. I think it's gonna be delicious.
It smells fantastic. I'm
God.
quite excited.
I'm jealous right now. Why do we have to eat D&D? That sounds
I vote that Ben sends each of us a small little care package every Sunday that EO is for what EO will be making for our journeys.
I have
Open
discovered by
box.
trying to mail bills through the post that really only unbaked dry goods work.
We get the crust from Amanda's sandwiches.
Yeah, there you go. That I can do. I'll just make it. Everybody, give me your address. Each week, one of you will get a set of crusts.
It's the leftovers.
It's the edges that Crow doesn't eat. Perfect.
Mr.
I said Uncrustables only.
Before we do go and begin our next round of travels, do we need to discuss the message you received and what may be going on there? Is
I
there?
was hoping you just weren't going to bring it up ever again. And we would just pretend it never happened, and then it wouldn't have actually happened because we both would have just pretended it wasn't real, and then maybe we could just ignore it and it would go away. But it seems that that's not the case.
Well, mistress, of course, I will not mention it in front of anyone else, and I will not speak of it without your permission, but it is my duty to protect you. And whatever this was, it felt like a threat. And that obnoxious and quite possibly evil little man tried to give you that note. I'm afraid others like him may dog our path. Is there nothing you can think of that we can do to prepare ourselves?
He's gonna pull the note out. It's still close to her, and you can see that it has definitely looks as though it has been more worn since the last time you've seen it. She seems to have opened it and reread it countless times. It seems as though they're taunting me, and they know that I'm not going to be accepted if we were to go back home, and if I were to show my face as it is now, there's really not much we can be done except for continuing on the path we're on to try and do better and be better and figure out how to deal with this. And she's just going to kind of usher to her general being. And then maybe one day when it's a little more under control and more understood, maybe then we can return and make them proud. But we couldn't possibly bring everyone to the court. I feel like that's what it wants us to do, whoever it is.
Right. Well,
And then what? Then they'll just see everything for what it is, and as much as I enjoy it being you and I don't want it to just be you and I. I've quite come to liking the people we've made our company, and if we we show them everything, then maybe they won't stay with us anymore.
I understand, mistress. But I would ask one thing. Just as we travel, you in particular, must be very wary of strangers. This one got far too close to you far too easily. Please, promise me you'll be on the lookout. You'll be careful.
And she will nod slowly in agreement. You're right. I gave the stranger the benefit of the doubt, and that was very foolish of me. And you're right, they came way too close, and be sure to not let it happen again. This world is not as kind as home was once, so I have to remember that when we're out here adventuring, becoming the best versions we can become. That not everyone wants that for us.
Mistress,
For me, at least, you're pretty fantastic. You don't have much to worry about. You're fabulous.
Mistress, you're far too kind. I am far from fantastic, but I am very glad to see you growing closer to our new friends. And I believe you can keep them close. And they will watch over you, as I am also watching over you. So, perhaps you should take some breakfast to Rienne.
Not quite sure where she ended up.
Oh, I think I saw her in one of the rooms down the hall. Or at least I saw her things.
That sounds great. Okay, she's gonna take a croissant, and she's gonna take the letter. She's gonna fold it up, and she's gonna put it back into like a little chest pocket, secret pocket thing that would be in her clothes. And she's gonna finish getting dressed, and then put a little croissant with a little butter on an extra plate, and be presentable for the day to bring Rian butter croissants. Apple butter croissants that sound like freaking magic, man. That's just rude.
As you prepare breakfast for Rienne. How's Yastra preparing this morning? Where would we find him?
So Yastrev, he would have woken up as dawn broke, and start preparing for his journey. Make a lot of maintenance on the cart. It's been through a lot. So just using simple wooden tools and with a hand from Boar, just getting his cart back up to a long journey preparation, and also making sure everything's prepped for that. He did do a little bit of commuting before the goblin shit started to hit the fan. So he'd be doing a lot of prep.
Cool. Man, Torrent is your mount's name, or
Yes.
do we rename him? Okay.
No, we named him Torrent because we couldn't come up with a name, and I fell in love with it.
Fantastic. So Torrent and his cart are getting all fixed up for the long road ahead, getting a little bit of extra combs in, brushing, scrubbing while you can, changing out that squeaky hinge on the cart.
Yeah, making sure he's
bugging
got
you for one too many miles.
new horseshoes and stuff like that.
You see Boar's face just kind of light up a little bit whenever you ask him to make horseshoes. That's all he's been wanting to do from the start. And
It beats making swords all day for a fighting I don't want to be a part of.
You might not have known it whenever you asked it of him, but you do see that he does kind of make it into a bit of a passion project throughout his day. And you catch small aspects of a smile glimmering across his usual scowl that morning, more often than not, as the two of you are preparing horseshoes for Torrent and fixing up the cart.
To
Go ahead.
can you make them like really good horseshoes? Like magical horseshoes? Are there magical horseshoes?
I mean, there's
Just maybe
there
something.
are particular tricks of the trade. And I know a couple of runes, but truth be told, I'm not positive if I've ever seen how they work on horseshoes. I would assume it'd be a similar sort of practice to the laces that I gave you and y'all's. How did those work out for you?
Very wonderful. I was able to save lives.
I would expect it would work similarly to this fine stallion.
That's
Right?
pretty impressive.
Oh, I can try infusing the same sort of enchantment as the Swiftfoot laces on these horseshoes as we're crafting them up. Maybe throw in one of those shoelace bootlaces that are already enchanted in while we're forging the metal. You know, there might be a couple of tricks that we got to try out. That is, if you're okay with making use of this mount as a bit of a experiment. I can't make any promises as to the effectiveness of it, but it'll certainly be entertaining.
Yeah, he'll be fine, Torrent. He's gonna look at Torrent.
Can I have
don't-
you roll me an Arcana check?
13.
13, wonderful. Feel free to put a star next to those horseshoes of Torrents. And they're going to have a one-off runic use, similar to the laces.
Oh, that's cool.
For a one-time burst of speed. Like a Mario Kart mushroom.
Who's Oh no! Damn. Thank you, boy.
Good thing you rolled above a 10. It would have been ridiculous otherwise.
like
Legs
the
going
boots.
in different directions.
Or like the Boots of Speed from Morrowind, where you go so fast you hit a wall and die.
Perfect. Sorry. Anybody got another mule? This is Torrent, his brother.
This is bored. I made him today before I sat down.
He's on a quest of vengeance.
To find his brother's killer. It's that wall.
Anything else Yas would like to get accomplished or get a hold of in his preparations?
No, he feels pretty confident in his training of the garrison for them to hold their own, even if something does come. They're not. This isn't the same town that it was when they first got there. They know how to defend themselves now. I hope. Fingers crossed.
Wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful. With that, we can cut over to Bantu. How's he preparing himself this morning? After having a night of restful sleep, I would hope.
Yeah, you know, normal amount of rest.
Yeah. Back to the same nightmare.
Yeah, normal one. I don't know. So we have all the supplies that we need. Or would be fun, I guess. Or helpful. I don't know. I think Bantu would go and just play his lute as he walks around town. Because I can't think of
Lovely.
anything else to do.
The soundtrack Westvale.
Oh, the music.
Lovely. As in the background of everybody else's video collage, we get the montage music going.
Here you go. 22.
Oh, fantastic. Everyone's day gets a little bit brighter. Colors shine a little bit more. With that hearty tune, where would it find Rienne? At what stage in her morning preparations?
She woke up and she's preparing her horse, Eftia, for the long journey ahead. Hello?
Cool.
I mean, if she's out there, Crow will show up about an hour and a half after she gets up with the croissant. She'll walk out of the inn and kind of look around confused because she swore Io said that she stayed at the inn, and clearly it's just barely morning, and who would ever be awake this early? As soon as she leaves the inn, she realizes everyone is awake and up and about. And so she'll pass by Bantu playing on his flute. His lute.
His
Toot,
lute.
toot.
Wow.
Toot toot on the
Bantu's
lute.
playing on his flute in the middle of town. Jeez, Bantu, come on, man.
Yeah.
Super inappropriate. And then she'll just walk right over to. She'll walk past Yas, who's taking care of Torrent, and she'll just walk straight up to Rian. She's very unconcerned with how rude it is, but she doesn't care because it doesn't even faze her. You can walk by everyone so they can all smell the beautiful, warm, toasty, flaky croissant that's crispy with this beautiful melted apple cinnamon butter on top. So they get a nice little waft as she's just walking through town, and she brings it right up to Rian and be like, "Oh, you're really early. You just made this, and I just thought you might like some. So, but yeah, you seem to be a little bit busy right now. I don't mean to disturb you, but I'll leave it right here. And I need to stop reading what Ben's typing as I'm talking. And she'll just put it on like the fence post right there on a little plate.
That is nice. Thank you. This is two meals that we've had together for breakfast. Thank you.
Well, I already ate mine earlier because I don't really like to get out of bed without eating because it's more comfortable to eat before I get up. But I figured you would want one, and Io made really good croissants, and I thought you were just right down the hallway, but it turned out you were across town, which is great. I just didn't realize you were such a morning person. But I love that for you. And here's the croissant, and I am gonna go finish watching Io pack everything.
I mean, you could, well, I mean, you're going to help him, right? I mean,
Yeah, I like to make sure that he puts things where I like them. So I like to tell him where things goes, even though he usually does it right. I just like to make sure I'm helpful.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Sorry. But, thank you so much for the croissant, too. All I had was, the rations that we've been occasionally eating. And, it is not the best, but it certainly isn't the worst. So this is a nice change of breakfast.
In my opinion, rations are better held than eaten.
Well, you are carrying your rations, so, the next step would be eating them. But,
Yes, but that's
occasionally
really
you
only for emergency purposes. I think that's really why I carry them. Just in case. It's not really like for eating for real. It's more of like just in case.
Of course. I mean, I suppose, yes. I'm just happy that my rations aren't salty, because sometimes, there are overnight fishing ventures, and well, the rations get a little bit waterlogged, and because we're out on the sea, and it gets really salty. But
Do you not have a waterproof pack?
it is a bit expensive, and at that point, it's like, you might as well just deal with it.
Sorry, Charles.
That's fine.
Well, if we come across one sometime, just let me know and we can get that taken care of, because I don't think soggy rations it doesn't sound healthy, honestly, or good. That's quite terrible.
Yes, it has its own charm, but yes, maybe I should upgrade my equipment a bit. But again, thank you for the croissant. If you need help packing up, then I can certainly help after I'm done with it. Yeah.
No, he has really got it. He's got it, but I wanted to make sure you had this. So she's just gonna like tap her hand on the post and then like awkwardly turn around and start walking back to the tavern to make sure EO has appropriately put everything where it's supposed to go, as he always does.
Yeah, you've got to supervise.
I have
As the
thought
camera-
of what I want to do.
What's up, Bantu?
Bantu would like to create a spell scroll.
All right.
I think by the rules of Xanathar's, it takes one day for a first level spell and 25 gold pieces, which I have, I believe. Let me double check that. I have 48, which I have. And since the merchant's in town, I was thinking I could get ink and parchment and everything from the merchant as part of
Definitely.
this 25 gold pieces.
For sure.
And I think I want to make a spell scroll of Healing Word. Bantu is also has a background as a scribe and is proficient with calligrapher's supplies.
Love it.
And is proficient in Arcana. So he meets all
Love
the
it.
requirements for making a spell scroll.
Mark it off for at cost, 25 gold. Add yourself a healing word spell scroll.
When Crow walks back to the tavern, she realized that Bantu is no longer playing on his lute. Now he is scribbling on a piece of parchment.
He's drawing dicks everywhere.
He had thought.
Lyrics.
Me not that type of work.
Camera pans over towards Shikari. How's she preparing herself this morning for the travels ahead?
Shikari would have woken up inside the stables nestled up next to Kovac. She would have bid him good morning. She would have gotten him his breakfast, made sure he had everything he needs. Because, I mean, she's relatively light and, all their supplies and stuff. They're planning to leave the wagon behind, so it's just going to be the two of them. So he doesn't need much. He just needs to be fed and watered, and everything else that he needs can be found along the road. So once he's all set, the day before, when they were all in town and all the townspeople were there, Shikari wanted to have, put around the word for all the, kids who were in school to, meet up for an early lesson. So
Sure.
she's going to head out from the stables, go out to where, the little school area is, and kind of say good morning to any kids who might be there if they are there.
Kobak's keeping pace about 10 to 15 feet behind you, just like kind of curiously bobbing his head around, but not necessarily being a nuisance to anybody nearby.
Cool. Hello, children. Good morning. This is my very good friend Kobak. Feel free to pet him. I thought we could do quick lessons and then maybe have a little spelling competition, and then the winner is going to get a prize. So you want to say hello to Kobak, and we'll see how many other children come, and then we'll get started. And she's
Hello,
going to start.
Kobak.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, hello, Kobak. My name's Erica.
Oh my god, that's adorable. Kobak's gonna like nudge her, I guess. Like, he's friendly. He's nice. He's big, but
Answer.
he's sweet.
Considerably. You guys got to leave town now. No.
I'm
We
ready.
sprint
I got-
away, her eyeball clutched in his beak, blood dripping down his feathers. Yeah, I can see it.
Before long, you start to note faces that were not among your class that start appearing out of the curiosity of seeing this petting zoo of a strange large bird being offered is a very big draw for these kids that were otherwise just kind of being dragged along to market this morning. So
Oh,
there's a
yes,
small
please
crowd
come.
that starts gathering around Shikari and start hearing this lesson.
So she's gonna, given that everyone's so taken with Kobak himself, she's gonna make it a lesson about axe beaks and what they are, what they eat, where they come from, and just sort of give like a little bit of a history, sort of a botany lesson. And then she's going to kind of like wrap things up, answer any questions, and then invite anyone who wants to compete in the spelling bee to come on up. And don't worry, children, it's all words we've been practicing along with our herbal remedies and potions. These are all words that you would find. So she's going to have them all kind of line up and then hopefully get down to a winner. I don't know how much of this you want to play out, but like, yeah.
Sounds perfect, and I assume that's roughly where you're going to be when the party finds you later.
Yeah, I think probably Crow would have seen the small gathering of kids in this sort of town area, and probably Bantu would have seen too. She would
You
have
can
said
see
good morning
Yashtrev
to,
across the way.
yeah, she would have said good morning to Yashtrev and Rianne in the stables because they were probably in there early enough when she was waking up and stuff like that. So they all
morning.
probably are aware of what's going on.
Go.
And then when finally we have a winner, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. You've been the best speller of the day, but none of you all give up. You're all going to be great spellers, and you are already. And she's going to pull out the wooden horse that she got from the merchant the day before and say, and here's your prize, this small wooden horse. This is all for you. You can name it if you like. I quite like the name Horace. And everyone give a round of applause for our spelling bee winner.
Yay! And there's a small round of applause as some of the parents nearby start joining in on the clapping. It's a lovely time had by all.
And then she's gonna say, now here's your homework.
Oh no. There are audible groans and like some of the kids like start to peter off from the crowd at the back.
She spent a couple hours the night before assembling a few lessons plans for a few weeks worth, and then she's going to leave behind also like a small library of books. So go through and here's some books to accompany the lessons, and here's some books for fun, and these all go over some maths, and this goes over a bit of agriculture, some healing a little bit in here, and because of the relative interesting nature of the terrain, I've thrown in a few starter packets on languages. I only know a few, but I gave you a few smattering of words there that you can practice to sort of broaden your vocabulary. Hello, where is the bathroom? Where is the library? That sort of thing. and she's going to say, and she's gonna like, I don't know who's been leading the lessons lately or whatever, but like she's gonna turn to the older kids and she's gonna, and I'm going to rely on all of you to keep your peers in check and make sure that everybody comes to class and is learning every day.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check to
Oh,
sway
no.
the older kids,
See,
being good people.
It's a 13.
Possible. Possible.
Okay.
Some of them seem to be paying attention, like they're taking it seriously. Others are like making jokes, and you're not sure if they were listening to what you're saying as you're addressing them.
Fair enough. That sounds like as much as I could have hoped for, honestly.
Cool.
And then she's gonna, just hugs and say goodbyes and stuff like that, and that'll be probably where the party finds her.
Lovely. Then we turn to Seneca. How do you find yourself preparing this morning?
Seneca is probably going to be in the tavern. She's taking stock of all her little like spell components, that going through that pouch of herbs and shit that she picked up off of the wraith or something.
Love it. Go. You start going through all your weird bits and bobs. You're just getting
She
Go ahead.
also
Yes.
she also takes a bit of like I don't know, she probably nicks a piece of twine or something from somewhere, and she ties her doll by like one of its arms to her pack so it can't move anymore.
So it can't wander.
Oh, jeepers.
Love it.
To anyone else, it would look like she just has it hung there like a charm, but she's
Sure.
really just restraining it.
You cannot contain a god. Lovely. As you are going through some of your stranger spell components among some of those recovered by the undead, you're getting a number of curious looks, but the dwarven bartender is more than enthused to see you this early in the morning, assuming that it's going to draw all of your friends and therefore a healthy profit for him. But Barden Stonehand is more than attentive to you for any sorts of beverage or breakfast that you would like this morning. And he seems a bit more jovial now that, like, with the news that the undead have been dealt with, that the source of that curse of that guy that got paraded into town has been dealt with. The goblins have been dealt with. The poison water upstream has been dealt with. And things are just kind of like, all in all, pretty good around here.
She'll support his business a little bit. She'll get like a small meal and a nice morning pint.
Lovely. He's definitely pushing the breakfast sausages, but it's probably the same breakfast sausages that he was pushing yesterday and the day before.
If it doesn't kill her, then she's fine.
Lovely. Cool. And before terribly long, the party, from their various aspects of the day's activities, find themselves sort of circulating around this spelling bee that starts to grow in popularity at the town market. And before long, you start catching sight of one another, encircling with each of your respective mounts, carts, preparations, gear. And who among you has one of the borrowed horses of the town? Just so I can keep track.
I do not.
Sorry, what was the question?
Who
Who's
has a
got a
borrowed
horse?
horse?
I know Rienne's got Iftia, Yastrev's got Torrent, Io had a pony, and
I don't-
Shikari had Kobak.
I'm
And I
happy
wasn't
to
sure
take
who
one
was
if
just
they're
doubling up
free
on a horse.
horses.
Or- There were some offered.
I usually ride in the cart, but yeah, Crow will take a horse. Heck yeah, let's have a silver horse. I fucked up.
Well, we have established you now have a conveyance of your own.
So, are there horses enough for everyone? Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, there were horses offered to the party before you left for Twilight Dell, but I didn't keep track of who took a horse then, so I'm doing it now.
Oh, well, are they free?
Yeah, you guys saved the town a number of times over.
Pony
don't have
up
much.
then.
Think of a
Let's
horse name.
go.
Only if you want to get attached to it.
Of course, I want to get attached to it.
Shikari is going to rain on everybody's parade and advocate for traveling light. Just because we can't bring all of our steeds into the library, remember? So whatever we bring, we're leaving outside the library door. Just something to
And
bear in
Pro is
mind.
happy to just sit in Yastrev's cart. That's where she's happiest, honestly. Because
Okay.
Theo does make a really like. Have you guys ever seen the babies that go to the Ren Fair? How like all the carts are super decorated and shady.
All of Yastrev's stuff is gone. It's just pillows now.
It's just pillows.
Where
Oh, did you want that?
it was a single box. You
It really
could-
was
it-
quite in the way.
And as EO like goes and gets his new contraption he made to carry Crow around on his back, he finds there's a box in the seat.
I forgot about that. Oh my god. Yeah. There's a box there.
I guess I'll put the box next to me in the front. Okay. You know, people used to pay to ride in the back of my cart. I'm just throwing
Why?
it out there. To go places.
If there's space available, Seneca would much rather ride in a cart. She does not do horses.
You can settle the box.
We can have parties and Seneca. Look, Eos made me another tea. Oh, this is great. I do love this. But yeah, I'm not sure if you wanted a horse or not, but there's room.
Oh, Bree? No, Bree's taking a horse.
That's fair. That's fair.
All
We're
right.
gonna have a tea party. I'm very excited.
Everyone's good with the horse distribution then?
Yes.
Yep, yep.
Cool. Then it's settled. Those of you who have horses now have horses. Huzzah!
And I must name my horse.
Same was riding horse. Terrible name, but it's still its name.
And its twin, riding
Pretty-
horse.
Pretty sure the horse's name is Horse.
I don't think the parrots loved it very much.
They were two among many.
Well, I like that.
You were quadruplets. Who didn't make it?
I like to think that mine's like a white pony with like orange spots.
Aw.
Palomino?
Yeah, is that what it is? I don't know horses.
I don't know.
Now I'm gonna go spend
Oklahoma,
3
so
hours
I don't
looking
know
at
that I know
horses.
it very well either. If only we had someone who lived in a state that, has a lot of horses.
Too bad horses are all outlawed here.
I played a lot
Since
of Red
the old
Dead.
days. You're basically a horse expert at this point.
I saw Summer was playing Red Dead. What are the horses?
Red Dead's so much fun.
I just go with one horse. I'm a one horse kind of Arthur.
Horse. That's a good horse.
I do know.
Oh, that's a
kind of what you're
plastic
talking
horse. I
about.
want a real horse picture. Sorry. I didn't mean to push to talk. I was yelling at my computer.
Cool.
Got the painted desert horse.
As the party's got
Yeah.
all their preparations underway, got everything you need to make your way northward. Headed out towards the town of Scaleside. And the path north from Westvale winds through dense undergrowth and old growth forest, where the familiar scent of pine and damp moss begins to give way to the faint tang of fungus. And before too long, upon your mounts, cart and all, you guys come to that clearing where there's the stream that you want purified, glistening across alongside you. Clean now, bubbling with new life. And at the fork ahead, with a little bit of a familiar sight. As
Is it a
planted up the
bear?
way, Borogrove, the ancient treant the party once met. His bark's a bit deeper and darker now, more fissured, and his eyes seem to glimmer with a quiet warmth as he seems to watch over this rejuvenated blade. He looks to have remained here for some time, his feet deeply enrooted in the ground where he is at, and he just seems to be very slowly breathing in and breathing out. And as he does so, all the trees around him in this glade just sort of seem to breathe in and breathe out with him. Deep, slow, sort of thoughtful state that you come across him in.
God, he's trying to take
Where
over
the
the
stream
forest.
divides.
Grim's taking
Fireball.
out.
Fireball.
Trying to control the trees.
Yeah,
Logs in my
Aw.
sapperling stack.
Mr. Scrove, look, there's the cave. You could go kill all the shiny things in there again.
I only stayed at the entrance. I don't think I killed anything in there.
Bantu
thought
could
you-
make some more coffee.
It tasted like mud, I swear.
It was just dirt and water. It was mud.
Ugh.
Crow's gonna get up and walk over to Shikari.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to impose here, but there's that really large individual over there, and you seem to be the best one to speak with people when it comes to that. Like, you know, and she's gonna kind of point to the acorn helmet on her head. You kind of started an alliance between them, and you know, just you know, maybe, and she's gonna kind of like push her forward a little bit.
Shikari, Shikari is going to kind of look over at Crow in a little bit of surprise because she's been sort of studying the tree, a little lost in thought, trying to figure out what's going on. And she's going to look over her kind of in surprise and be like, "Oh, yes, we're of the same mind. Apparently, I was thinking the same thing. I think we should go over there and ask him what is up, as the children in my class like to say." And so I forget how deep the water is though, and I'm quite short. Oh, but I'm on Kovac. Okay. Yes, let's go up and see what's kind of going on. Can Shikari, as they start to cross over the water and get closer to the tree, we're coming from this side, right?
From the south.
That's this side?
There's
Oh,
only
there we are. I have a tiny little laptop, guys.
Oh,
doing her
yeah.
best. Like this zoom out, I can't like see Borogrove and see us in the same window.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, the only question I heard was, are we coming from the south? So yes.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Was there another question?
No,
No.
it was just I was explaining why I couldn't see, and it's because I can't see Borogrove and like big enough to like see what he is and us in the same window because my laptop is very small. But she
I
mighty.
see.
Okay,
Projected to the
so
TV.
But Crow's gonna like usher Shikari a little bit forward, and then she's gonna
Scott,
give her a
I'm
nod.
on a freaking axe. I'm on an axe beat. Can you even reach me? Are you shoving my bird's butt? Like,
She's so
Very
tall.
Slaps the bird's butt.
so,
Crow's
like
tall.
There we go.
Shikari's going. Okay, Crow. Shikari's going.
Rose gonna make her way back over to the cart next to Seneca and sit on the side next to Seneca to look northward, and then she's gonna sip on tea and be like, "Okay, this is gonna be great."
What is happening right now? Anyway, Shikari is
First
getting
taking
closer. but
charge.
She wants to do a
That's all
perception
you heard.
check. She wants to kind of see, and I don't know if I should go with nature or something, but she wants to see if what's going on with the trees seems good. Like, do these trees look happy? At, like, you know what I mean? Like when you look at your plants and you can tell if they're happy in their pot or if they're mad in their pot. Like, do they look
Sure.
happy
A
breathing this
lot of
way and
very
engaging
upset
in this
plants
way?
right now.
How would you like? You can definitely make like a nature check for it. How would you like to investigate these plants?
She's gonna start sort of she's gonna put her hand like kind of in her middle of her tummy, like where her mom's book kind of hangs from her belt, and she's going to, well, her book about her mom, and she's going to put her hand on it, and she's going to start to sort of breathe in the same rhythm as the trees, and she's going to try and see if she can sort of like feel out what they might be doing or going through.
Cool. Feel free to roll me a nature or an insight check with that.
The nature check came up with a 22.
22 is pretty good. As you take a moment and start breathing in this same rhythm of the grove, it sort of, this state of like a greater consciousness almost threatens to wash over you before you hear this voice calling out, deep, slow, and thoughtful in this slow, rumbling tone, almost like shifting of timber. Seedlings of the dawn. And you start to hear this creaking of wood from across the way as you can feel this shared connection as from across the way this treant starts to look towards you, and you can just feel this almost like the feeling of sunshine begin to fill and glow as all the plant life in this grove almost seems to glimmer a more vibrant shade of green in this moment of recognition. And being attuned to it, you feel this presence of like energy, this positive, good vibe-y kind of energy that just sort of fills your sensation. It feels like it's a good thing. Like he's offering some sort of a blessing over overseeing this grove, having planted himself into this ecological network.
Shikari's going to continue up toward him, and she's going to kind of, I don't know what perspective she is, if she can look into his eyes from where she's sitting on top of Kovac.
How close would you like to get?
I'm standing right in front of him.
Like 5 feet away in front of him?
Sure.
Or across the stream in front of him?
Here, I'll move my guy. Where am I? Doo. I'd like to go here. But on Kovac.
You cross the stream on Kovac, you start stepping into that water line as the treant across the way starts visibly moving and waving towards you, now addressing you. Seedlings of the dawn, welcome back. I don't think I've seen you since the Stickly Bear.
Oh, hello. It's so good to see you. No, we haven't been back this way, but I'm very glad to be here. It feels... She's going to take like this really deep breath and sigh out the word, wonderful.
The stream sings of you. It runs clear. Listen, little wanderer. All is not rot and ruin in these woods. The land remembers how to yield, given patience enough.
Shikari's going to she's gonna reach out a hand and kind of touch like his bark, and then she's gonna like turn over her shoulder and beckon to the rest of the party to come forward like everything's okay. No need to be afraid. I was a little worried you might need my assistance, but it feels like you're all doing just fine here.
Saplings have begun to root where no seed was planted. Some bear bark like silver. Others weep sap that smells of cinnamon. Even I cannot say what they'll grow into. The terror twisted much, but it gave strange gifts too. The forest writes new stories now.
Well, I can't wait to discover them all as we travel. And I'm sure my friends are all very grateful to come back and see it in such fine shape.
Welcome one and welcome all. Will you be staying long? If you continue to travel by moonlight, you'll see the golden petals of the fire blossoms catching the starlight and drinking of it. They were gone since the last age, when the rivers soured, but now they bloom again, near the stream you cleansed.
I'm sure that's quite a sight to see. It sounds beautiful. You remember all my friends here?
All of
Briaria
their little ones.
and Io. I think oh
Did
sorry, go
we
ahead.
did we all make our way up there? Because I'm in Yas's part.
Some
I'm
of
not
them
moving
are
unless
moving
he's
more
moving.
silently than others.
Yas is eating steak at the moment.
Y'all stepped away to go eat, so
Oh yeah, so I assume Crow's gonna be like, Yas, bring us that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Seneca yeehaws the reins and takes off.
Yeah. Seneca, stand for
Oh
us.
my
please.
god.
Rianne's been there the entire time, so I don't know why you guys are asking.
I'm judging entirely by token. Although I appreciate that even
No, I
Rianne's
realized
token
that
doesn't
they
know where
are
she
being-
is. I don't know if my friends want to stay the night, but I appreciate you welcoming us back with such warmth. I know that we're eager to be on our travels, but I know we don't want to exhaust ourselves at all. But I would love to spend some more time in this lovely place.
Is there anything else that needs done around here that we can help? I mean, it seems like everything's quite prosperous and happy, and you know, I mean, is there?
Like his large, I guess the best way that you can conceptualize it, like a hand that kind of reaches into his chest cavity, and like a closed fist produces something that he stretches out, offering towards the party. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps a handful of these could be spread round. They might be used to light your way forward. He hands out a handful of fire blossom seeds.
Ah, tight.
What an amazing gift! I can't think of anything we can give you in return to match its loveliness.
You've already done so much for these trees. Not to mention the whistle foxes who return to the glen beyond the fallen stones. Clever little sparks. They mimic bird song to play tricks on the crows. Once they wouldn't come near the rose, but now they've begun to sing again. I take it as a good omen. Laughter in the leaves.
That sounds musical. I'll have to listen out for it.
They come every evening now? Or is that just the blossom?
The blossoms bloom every evening, showering the valley with their light. Nearest the stream most of all, the foxes are in the glen beyond the fallen stones. I could take you there if you're all staying for the evening. As like this large sounds of like the mass of this figure that's been at rest starts to like effectively stand up slowly. Like some of the growths start to snap and creak and just groan like it's been stationary for some time.
I mean, how could we say no now, right? You're already moving. Yes, let's go see some foxes. This sounds quite fantastic.
It should only take a few days for us to get to the glen, but you'll see those clever little foxes. Come on, little ones.
Which direction was the glen again? I'm sorry. Is it north?
This way. And he points kind of back in the direction you were coming from, that westward direction. Not northward.
Oh. Well. Unfortunately, good friend. I think we have to
Seems
decline
your
the offer.
friends are in a bit of a hurry.
There's a lot more bad happening in the world than just what happened here in this forest, and we're trying to prevent the rest of the world from going to rot, as this stream once was.
As Borogrow's trunk creaks as he shifts and starts setting himself down to a resting state again, groaning like an ancient oak caught in a slow wind. The moss along his slow shoulders trembles, scattering some spores that glow faintly in the shade as his voice drops deep, like thunder turned to whisper. The forest heals, but where life grows bold, hunger follows close behind. His eyes, these twin hollows of warm amber, flicker towards the northern tree line, where your party and compatriots are already hustling away. There is a shadow with too many arms among the high boughs. A beast that walks the canopy as men do the roads. It was not born of this wood. It was grown somewhere beyond, where the blighted court plays gardener to madness. The wind carries its spoor, the stench of rot and iron bark. The squirrels fled first, then the owls. Even the whisper-cloaks kept their distance for a time. They say it watches travelers as they pass the forest's edge. Sometimes it follows, unseen, but near, not hunting for hunger. Pauses. It was once a defender of the forest, perhaps. Twisted now. Half flesh, half fungus, bound by a mind not its own. If you hear no sound where there should be bird song, if you smell damp stone in dry air, that is where it waits. It does not kill quick. It listens first.
And this is all in the northern forest.
At the edge of the wood. If your journey continues north, you might find this hunger in the bowels.
And what do you think drives it away? Has anything lived that's encountered it?
Stories. The creature's screams carry messages. What? Mimicry. human voices. Maybe the last words of those it devours. If it comes for you, burn it not, nor strike it blind. Fire and fear will only feed it. Silence and moonlight, those are your allies. It sees movement, but not stillness.
Well, thank you, good friend, for this invaluable warning. I'll be sure to make sure everyone else knows about it. And if we can rid the forest of it, I assure you we will.
And when the dawn comes, listen at the northern ridge. The wind carries the chorus of the songbirds again. The thrush, the wren, and the golden-crowned jay. They've been silent for decades. Their song's the sound of the forest forgiving itself.
We'll listen for the birds.
As he bows his massive head, with moss tumbling down like a waterfall of green, you've given this forest a heartbeat again. It hums beneath your feet. Can you not feel it? For every branch burned, two grow in its place. And even the smallest roots remember where the light once touched them.
I can feel this place coming back. And I can't wait to see it when we come back this way one day.
Until then, safe travels to you and yours, little ones.
And I guess safe opposite of travels to you. I hope you get to be in this spot, breathing life into this place for many, many years.
I hope to be here when you come back.
She's going to kind of wave bye and start
See
heading out.
you later.
It was moonlight and what that would help us against this creature?
Silence.
I remember moonlight and silence, and fire will feed
This
it.
is what I got. Burn
It's
it
Fern
not,
Gully.
nor strike it blind. Fire and fear will only feed it. Silence and moonlight are allies. It sees movement, but not stillness. At dawn, then at the northern bridge, listen for the sound of birds.
I don't need fire, and I do not fear.
I will not
I'm good.
fireball. As we go past Borough Grove, Crow's gonna take some of the tea that she has, and she's gonna like pour it in the surrounding grass of Borough Grove, kind of offering him a little bit of an offering of sorts of infused water. You know, plants like
Aw.
tea. They do. So
I think
she's gonna
plants
kind of
like
offer that.
more than boiled plant water.
It's true.
Look what we did to your
They-
children!
planted them.
Oh
They
my
like it.
god.
They love rot. It's great. So she's gonna kind of give a little bit of an offering before they make their way northward, and definitely be more cautious going forward in the north of this weird creature who has a mind not of its own, with dark legs and lives in the canopies. Can only mean good things, I'm sure. If it's a spider, I'll never see it.
As the first day continues and beyond the grove continues relatively uneventfully. Nice, safe, sacred, lovely place to be traveling through, right? You guys set up camp, make your way on, and you're on outward, upward. We can even change mapwards. To this one words,
Yep. There's absolutely
Perfect.
nothing that says safe camping location like a new map.
right?
Yeah.
It was so peaceful there. Look how happy he was. And then we left. We left it.
Not anymore.
We could have just lived there forever.
Amanda had met her new best friend.
Like, this is good, guys. This is, and everyone's like, we should leave. And I was like, damn. You're right. We're not here to live in a forest, but
we
we haven't even
can
tried
dream.
yet.
Look, we also came across that other forest where there was like the monk who was crying all the time, and
There was a unicorn.
unicorn that tried to kill us.
We could have stayed there too.
I'm just saying,
That was
anywhere you decide you
disgusting.
want to settle down in a forest, something bad's about to happen.
What?
Well, I guess that's kind of true too.
Because the gods in this world are capricious and enjoy inflicting emotional damage.
What? That's
Hello,
true.
trauma.
Emotional damage.
Thank you, Nick. I was thinking that.
Northwood, toward the emotional trauma we've all been seeking. Let therapy begin.
Party continues. The second day,
Uh,
continuing.
I have something I
along-
want to do at night, real quick.
Yeah. What's
Uh,
up?
because
Do we need to know, or can you do it in private? I'm just asking.
well, Bantu needs
Look,
to
he's already
ask.
playing with his flute in the middle of the street.
Oh,
So
damn it, let me talk. Bantu needs to ask Crow and Io for a favor.
Oh,
Kill him. This could be fun.
So we have I have the pearl that we got from the necromancer that can store spells, and it doesn't
The
have
one that stole some of your soul? Or is that the other girl?
No, I think this is from him.
yeah.
This
This
is
is the
something
thing he dropped
I-
whenever you guys hit him.
Different. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like it stores spells, and you can cast spells out of it. But now I'm wondering. Anyways, I want to try something. I was just wondering if like you could cast your warpy spell that like gets people out of places into it, and then I want to see if I could cast that.
Crow's gonna put her hand out to see if she can hold the pearl of power. Walk away.
Will you give her the pearl?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
You've made a terrible mistake. And Crow is going to sit with this because I assume, does it take time or no?
You just have to cast the spell into it.
Yeah, but like, do you have to like be?
attuned to it.
What?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is this actually a pearl of power or a pearl of spell storing?
Read
Those
the
are different things.
description.
Pearl of
I don't know where
spell
it is.
storing.
Bantu is
Okay.
attuned to it. You just have to cast the spell into it.
Okay, well, can it be dramatic first?
Absolutely. Considering you're going to have to make a d20 roll if you cast a spell.
Ooh! Oh my god!
Oh,
how
I didn't
perfect
think of wild
that
magic.
is.
Fuck!
Like you said, you made a terrible mistake.
That's what she's always planning.
I choose to fail it. Oh my, or pass it. So she's gonna hold this pearl in her hand, and she's gonna look over to Io, and then she's gonna look and realize she's standing in the middle of the campground. And she's gonna be like, I can do that. Just give me a moment. And she's gonna walk off with it.
Okay.
And-
Throws it into the woods.
Yeah, she's not gonna walk too far, but with her habits of catching people on fire, and I haven't made anyone into a plant yet, but you never know.
There's
She
still
would
time.
like to kind of go off into the woods, but not too far because of the mindless creature that could be roaming right above her head. So she's
And
gonna
Io
stay
obviously
close
follows
enough.
her.
Yeah. Thank you.
How far from camp would you like to venture?
Maybe 30 feet.
Oh,
Like, it's not
Io,
going too
Io,
far.
My other idea was to have you cast invisibility into it and see if I can cast that too. Cool. Thanks.
Sure.
And so then she's gonna sit there on the ground. She's gonna find a really comfy rock to sit on with maybe some moss covering it so it's comfortable. And she's gonna sit and she's gonna hold in her hand, and she's going to be holding it in her hand, and while she's holding it, she's actually going to be looking at her arm with a tattoo that she has, and it's going to have all the words for the Vortex Warp spell on it, and she's actually going to be reading from that as she's talking in this pearl, and see what happens. Mulaning it, she's cheating because she can't remember shit. And then where is it? This one. 12.
All right.
It's okay, because if he uses it to see if it works, we'll have to do it again.
As you start preparing and casting this Vortex Warp spell, you watch as the air around the palm of your hand where you're holding this sphere start magically twisting around the space of it, and almost like a whirlpool just sort of siphons it in, sucking it into the interior of this sphere. And it takes on this almost kind of faint grayish glow again, this cloudy sort of murky cloud starts rolling through the inside of it once again, as if another spell has been stored within the sphere.
She's gonna
Casting
hold
it
it.
at a second level or higher spell?
Yeah, we could. I just did a normal. It's just it
I
is a
think
second
higher level
level
is just
spell.
longer range, right? I think a third level slot is 120 feet.
When you cast a spell using a spell a third or higher, the range of the spell increases. Oh yeah, I could have done it at third level instead of second. We'll do that. Instead of second level. Sorry.
Either or.
But yeah, that'll increase it by 30 feet instead of
120-foot teleport.
9. Yep. Nice.
Cool.
50. And then she's gonna like hold it up, and she's gonna turn around knowing Eo's like, her right hand, and she's gonna hold it up and smile to him and be like, I did it! It worked!
Of course it would.
Somebody
It's
died.
just-
I know, but sometimes just not only does it work, but there's sometimes a little bit of an extra effect that I worry about. But it seemed to work just perfectly fine, just as we intended. And she's gonna kind of jump up and like walk over to him and just be like, okay, let's go show him. And she'll make her way back to Bond 2. Oh, can you put more than one spell in it?
It can have up to
You wanna
5
try?
spell slots, 5 levels of spells.
Oh.
So you just did
It is.
Are
three.
you asking Bond to?
Well, I went to bring it back, and then Nick was like, well, Eos does cast his spell. So yeah, she's be like, let's give it back to Bond 2. And because I wasn't listening to you talking to Eo anyways, so this is fine.
She said, no invisibility for him.
I mean, I guess I'm assuming EO doesn't understand how this thing works, so it's got a spell in it. He assumes he can't do anything else with it.
Yep. So we're on the same page there. Perfect. We'll both just bring it back to Bond 2. We did. We put all the spells you wanted in it.
Yes,
Great.
so, Bantu,
Yeah.
I guess, are you going to attempt to use that spell now so I can put the invisibility spell there?
Well, I think it can hold more than one spell as long as they're not really strong. Like, it can hold like one really strong spell, or it can hold like multiple smaller spells. Like, it's kind of like a flask, and you can fill it up a certain amount. I think.
Well, if like a flask,
I knew
you
somebody
wouldn't
who
want
had
to.
a ring that worked like that once.
Well, is it safe to mix magic in your flask?
I don't know. You want to try?
If you'd like me to, yes.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
One way to find out.
And EO will attempt to cast invisibility into it.
Sure. Targeting the sphere with your invisibility spell?
Yeah, I can do that. It's just a creature. Well, I mean, it says a creature you touch. I assume that this would stand in for that.
Cool. As like there's a brief moment of panic as the sphere just dematerializes and vanishes within your grip before the spell is absorbed by it.
Yeah.
And it seems as though like a darker hue of cloud is now swirling inside. A much more tightly compacted smoke. It's strange to look at. It's kind of like a liquid core D20 almost, swirling around inside of this pearl of greater power. Something just outside of your reach on the exterior of it, swirling within. As the more arcane battery pretty much is charged up.
Cool. Okay. I guess I should try using this on something that's not going to get hurt. Okay. Bartu,
We certainly hope so.
Bartu, take
She can take it.
Bartu, take his hand axe and stick it into ground. Nick gonna look up vortex warp because he had no idea how it fucking works.
Another creature you can see within range is not going to work on your axe.
I mean, it's not like Bontu's got a manual. What's he trying to do? How's he casting this thing? Let's training montage it.
Old Erling special.
What could possibly go wrong?
Breeze back.
So, bro, how does your spell work?
Well, I use my words, and then I put my hand out, and then they disappear.
Oh, does it have to be like a person?
Well, I've only ever tried to do it on a person.
Huh. I'm gonna need a volunteer.
I volunteer.
Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Let's be honest, most everyone else is frail, so if somebody can take a lick, it's me.
Okay, Bree, you stand over there, and I'm gonna warp you to over here.
She gets in a crouched fighting stance. All right, Bontu, hit me with it.
Okay, Bartu is going to concentrate on this pearl. What does it feel like with the 2 spells in there?
Since you're attuned to this pearl,
Thank you.
like juggling with medicine balls, you can feel something almost like a pair of somethings swirling inside of the volume that is this sphere. 2 distinct energies, not interacting with each other, very much aware of the space that each other is occupying within its container, but continuously flowing within, never at a state of rest.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Bartu's gonna reach for, essentially reach, quote unquote, but he's gonna try to pull the bigger of the 2 and cast that spell on Bree and move her.
All right. As you feel this energy, like in just the split second, the moment you start to focus on that larger arcane source, there's this surge of almost power through the core of your being. This chilling energy, just like being struck by lightning, this power surges through your spine. This 3rd level spell slot is your being for this moment as it surges outward, locking onto Briarios. Briarios, can I have you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Or you can choose to fail it.
Or does this malignant orb not let me?
How about she rolls, and then we can just pretend we don't know how the orb works or not.
No, I was fully willing to test, and I've been hit by this magic before. I think I feel it. I'll choose to fail.
All right. Bantu, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, I did not know that was
Oh,
part
I'm
of
about
this.
to get launched 120 feet up in the air, aren't I?
Oh
Potential.
Oh,
no.
hell yeah,
chose
let's go.
not to fail.
I'm
Yeah,
going
let's go.
to use my inspiration.
I've been preparing for no, I've been prepared for this, Nick.
How would you like to inspire yourself in this moment?
No, I had a saved
Wait.
inspiration from the dungeon master.
I know. I love it. Like, I want to hear what's like Bantu reaching in as he starts feeling that the opening of this vortex 120 feet up in the air. As you start pulling Briarios into one end, you realize where you're aiming it is not where you had intended it, kind of a thing.
Oh yeah, he like
And she's free.
you see like where the tunnel of the warp like is flowing, and he goes oops, and then he just kind of bends it like he would bend a note on his lute, and he just kind of and kind of gets that vibration going the right way.
Love it. As this vortex warps Briarios 120 feet horizontally out from where the party is standing and where you stood a moment ago, just in the blink of an eye. And Briarios, you feel every sweet bun that you had for breakfast come uprooting back out suddenly. As this
She makes sure to turn because she knows Bond who can see real far in the dark. So as she comes out, she's like, "Huh." she'll turn around.
Oh no, she's
but
throwing
successful.
up. Are you okay?
She just gives a thumbs up while she's puking.
Okay, it worked, but that was not easy.
I don't. That doesn't happen when I cast it. Are you sure you did it right? That doesn't seem healthy.
Yeah, no, that you strong. That was a crazy powerful spell. You do that all the time.
No, I just said I don't do it like that. That doesn't seem okay.
You just wrestling with some crazy power over there, Crow. That spell was nuts. I can't do anything like that.
Clearly, that was all wrong.
No, it worked. She went from there to there.
But I think you maybe messed up her insides. I don't know if you put them in the right spot whenever she came back.
She gave me a thumbs up. She's fine.
Bree wants
really,
to take a
it's
moment.
more of like a, oh shit, we need to get somebody out of there before they're dead. Like maybe you, who can't cast this on yourself. You know what I mean?
Well, yes, but then I have another spell to get me out when I need to.
Yeah, but what if you're like down?
Well, Io wouldn't let that happen to me.
Okay,
He's right about that.
thank you. I'm gonna need you to cast it in there again.
You're not gonna do that to Bree, are you? Because that doesn't seem healthy.
No, I'm just gonna leave it in there in case we need it.
And Mistress, before you do that, we should really check and see if Bree's insides are where they should be.
You're probably right. And she's gonna walk over to Bree and kind of like pat her on the back. Can you stand up straight for me, or is your spine
I
upside
am
down?
standing up straight. I'm just short.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wow.
I forget this sometimes. You just, I thought from over there, you just look a little hunched.
My ponytail out of the way.
You've got a
No,
large
fine.
personality.
I was just
Got a
not
large couple of
expecting to be
things.
moved that far that fast.
Can you raise your arms up over your head?
As she strikes the pose in her picture. Oh yeah.
Oh, I think she's okay, guys. You're okay. Here, drink some of this. And she's going to hand you over some of the tea she's been sipping on. This is obviously a new
thank you.
pot, as it's been a long day.
Oh, that's quite fragrant. That's wonderful.
It is. It's one of Io's personal.
Is that hibiscus?
Io, is it hibiscus?
Well, there's a trace of that, yes.
Io's got the nose for the most floral pots. Every bit of tea. I love it, Eo. Thank you. But I'm fine, Crow. Was that your magic?
Yes, but that's not how I do it. I don't usually make you puke at the end of it.
No, you're far more gentle.
Look,
That's
like
what I'm trying to
almost
do.
monster, like
Try something, but I didn't know
into
what
the
you wanted to try.
I just want to make sure that you're in one piece before we give him this power again, because, you know, if you end up topsy-turvy and then he tries to do it to someone else, we never, you know. Magic's not something to be trifled with. It really can come out in unforeseen ways, and it's not really something to pretend you know what you're doing with, because it's not something to just hold because you want to be powerful. And
Yeah. No. Yeah. If you hold that stuff in for far too long, it does come out in an explosive rage of emotions and abilities and all kinds of terrible things. So you have to make sure that you
really
vent
come
it
out in
out
the worst
equally.
ways.
Yeah. And you don't want to take it out on your friends. Speaking of that,
Well,
wanna
I've
test
got to
something
go
on
put
Bontu.
another thing.
he wants to put another one in there? Is that what
Well,
you just
he
said?
used this one. Yeah, he used this one. So this was more of a test to go, and then he wants to put another one in there for future circumstances. But he said he won't use it unless it's emergency, because I don't want this to happen again.
I want to see if I can make Bontu puke.
So you want me to put? Do you want me to hand you the pearl, and then you can
Oh
try it on him?
no. I think with that rearranging of my insides, I might have a little something. Might have a little something for Bontu. Not necessarily a spell, but I think she taps her chest. I think the old heart's got a little something special.
Oh. Well, I won't get in your way. Bontu, let me see the pearl of power real quick, and I'll get out of the way. And
Bree goes into her primal state. And as Crow walks away, you see the emerald green glow around her brow, and she moves up to within 30 feet of Bontu.
You doing okay?
I think you maybe made a screw loosener. Here, let me see that pearl of power. I'll just take it right over here, and I'll put the other spell in it. But I need my space.
Okay.
Bro's
So
gonna take
as-
it and make herself scarce as Bree
As
continues her
Bontu
rampage.
starts his turn, I'm going to use a reaction, and I want to summon spectral branches around my target. And I, Bontu, just let it happen.
All right. What is going
You're strong
on?
as an ox. I just want to see if it
Really
works.
fair.
Don't like this.
It's only fair, Bontu.
Fine. When did you learn to do this?
Just now, I thought of the idea when I just got teleported and puked my guts out.
Oh God.
So,
You erased the brain.
as the from Bree, this emerald green ivy shoots across. Trying to think, almost like was it Moana when she was like dancing on the green stuff? Like it lights up. It was one of those Disney movies. But like as the vines go, there's Avatar. That's what I'm thinking of. When they're walking on the moss in Avatar.
Yeah, the
it starts to grow.
bioluminescence.
Yeah. So it's like it shoots like that, almost like a lightning bolt, but it goes across the ground and it's emerald green, and it roots up and around and crawls up Bontu's legs and grabs his torso, and it just disappears. And Bontu disappears into a poof of emerald green ivy leaves, and as it disappears, he appears right next to Bree in the same emerald poof. Oh, hello, Bontu.
I felt like I was like traveling through the ground. That was weird.
That's what I felt like over there. Just don't look at the ground. Now, try to move.
Yeah, everything seems just fine.
Man, why you gotta be so good?
I don't know. I was really
Alright.
not the best in my family. You should have seen my brothers. Incredible.
You know what? You're still here, Bantu, so I think you are incredible. And that was quite magnificent the way that you took someone else's spell and made it work.
Well, not me, it's the magic item, but, like, I do have a knack for magic items. Just, like, something I've always been good with.
Bree will reach up and touch the center of Bantu's chest. The magic is right here in your heart, Bantu. You are the magic. Everything else just responds to you.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That is kind of how me magic work.
Don't ever forget it. You are the musician. Let the world hear your music.
Yes, we're at camp.
Oh,
We're over here puking our guts out. Don't worry about it.
me also learned a new spell that can maybe keep us a little safer at night.
Oh, really?
Well, not learned, just kind of remembered it and kind of figured it out finally.
So your insides got a little lopty-loopy too. Maybe we should do this so everyone should cast a spell on each other because everyone keeps remembering spells. This could be good.
I pull
He's gonna
Crow
come
next
back
to me.
with the
That's
Pearl
it.
of Power recharged and hand it over to Bantu.
I pull Crow next
Awakening
to me.
something deep inside them.
Bartu gonna put that away.
I could do this for 10 minutes. I'm going to just start teleporting people next to me.
Bartu is going to take a minute and cast Tiny Hut.
Nice.
Oh, it's like a mansion.
I mean, it's not huge, but, it's
I
enough to keep
mean-
people safe. Like, they're not
Wait, is it
overwatched.
furnished?
No.
It's smaller than the tent EO makes for me.
Wow.
It is. So choices to be made. And it's a shared space.
So, what, Bantu, what are the properties of this magical hut? It's kind of weird.
Can he make it like a cabin-y kind of a look?
I love that. Bantu, what's it look like the first time you cast this spell for everybody? What's Bantu's tiny hut look like?
Like, I
Oh,
feel like
you can't
he,
just.
is, strumming on his lute and singing, like, a folk song about, like, hearth and home and, like, the coziness of being next to the fire. And that as he sings, it just kind of constructs, like, the logs of a cabin. And then, like, the last thing is, like, a fire that pops up, and there's, like, a little chimney on top, and then, like, the door swings open and closed, and there's, like, just a fire inside.
Oh, that's lovely.
Is it the same cabin from your dreams?
Yes, now it is.
Aww.
Yeah.
Points
Thick.
for Jim.
That trauma's thick. We want it. I want to swim in it like Jello. Because trauma's jiggly.
Hey, let's not talk about jiggly now, Jeremy.
What flavor is trauma, though?
Blue raspberry because it's not fun.
Spicy.
Spicy Jello.
Blue raspberry is the best. I think it's like key lime pie or like a lime flavored.
Oh, I like lime.
I like lime.
Key lime is a really
Goes
good
to show
flavor.
that all of
Wait.
our trauma is differently flavored.
That's all life is, learning the flavor of everybody else's trauma.
I don't know
Wow.
about you, but I like every flavor of the rainbow.
I like your
My trauma.
flavor better than mine. Can we trade traumas?
My trauma
I can-
tastes like ashes and burnt hair.
Ooh.
My trauma tastes like ashes and burnt hair too.
And my trauma tastes like schnozberries.
Gosh, berries.
Snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
Well, my trauma tastes like a stiff whiskey at the end of the night.
Sounds
As
like
the
a
party
noir
finds
detective.
themselves jovially recalling all of their hilarious trauma moments on the road on the next day. Ahead, where the old road bends a bit like a serpent, the ruins of a shrine look to stand, marked by a cracked obsidian arch whose inner curve still shimmers faintly red beneath the moss. Around it, the stones of an old imperial road are smooth and dark, untouched by vine or decay, and the air here is hushed, not lifeless, but listening. Travelers still look to leave offerings on the steps of this shrine. A number of coins look to have been blackened by soot, tiny iron keys, and folded scraps of parchment etched with the same prayers that looks to be whispered here since before the Empire fell. A number of words look to be written in a twisting hand along the shrine's circumference.
I
This is
second
a
that,
good
Yas.
question.
Shrine to who?
Is
You
it,
said
is
it
it a
in-
shrine to a person, or is it like a Japanese shrine of protection where it's not dedicated to any one thing?
It's go ahead and roll me a religion check.
I'm not religious.
What about a history check? They're both the
Sure.
same.
Yeah, I'll
I
roll.
just-
I don't have the skill, Brian. Can I roll it if I don't have the skill, just to see if I understand the religious things of other things?
Can I roll
Sure,
a
just
history
do
check
you.
as well?
Can I also
Sure.
roll a history check?
Absolutely.
Well,
Does anybody speak Infernal?
I can.
Damn it!
Wait,
no.
Gnomish,
First
that's
off,
pretty much
that's an
Infernal, right?
issue. That's an
I-
issue.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
can cast tongues.
Where the fuck is
You know
my...
tongues, bro.
I do. I picked it up like 2 levels ago. I just haven't had a chance to use it.
How else are you supposed to tell a gnome
Hey,
who just
you
cut
did
you off
use
in
it. You
traffic
used
to
it
go
on
fuck
Fontu to
themselves?
great
Oh,
success.
shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Seneca, we got 18s.
What where's the
Yeah,
Twitter?
girl.
Your language.
Oh, y'all's got an 18 too. Whoa!
Pretty good.
What the
Uh,
hell?
So many of you would recognize this sort of traveler's charm. It's a very old, ancient shrine for travelers. It's, if anything, like a superstitious among like people traveling long distance to offer up a prayer or like throw coins in a fountain kind of a thing. The verse that is here is once served to be a sort of benediction for safe passage, spoken by whatever imperial road priests were devoted to this watcher below the gate, is who this shrine is erected towards. Once common among the imperial merchants and caravans making use of this prayer site. Yastrev, Seneca, and Briarios note that the structure of this place is almost kind of like set up to be like offerings for an incantation or like a spell, a protective invocation. And a number of the symbols that you can make out are commonly aligned with sort of infernal contracts or law. Syllables themselves forming some sort of a sigil of warding when spoken aloud, what you can recognize.
So a traveler's deal with the devil?
Sort of, like a protective looky loot. I know she has the tongue spell, but does anybody speak Infernal?
No.
All right.
No.
Oh, that's
Giant
right. You
gnomish
need
for me.
to comprehend languages to read it, huh?
Tongues is spoken language. Comprehend is written language. Yeah.
What about our librarian?
Ooh.
Have
Resident knower of all things. Please help.
I have Common, Draconic, Gnomish, and Goblin, and I can gain proficiency in anything for 10 minutes, but that's all I can do for y'all.
Do you have
Can
any
you gain
books?
proficiency in a language? Does that count?
Do you have any like Infernal for Dummies?
Actually, do DM. I
Some
don't
of the
know. I
members of
probably
the
do
party
have-
are looking around and noting that the road stones near the shrine are uncannily smooth and untouched by moss or rot. Evident that
They're-
something's still watching here, fulfilling this ancient protection.
And they're
I would like to offer up a couple coins on the altar as well. She is very superstitious.
Shikari, what did you get on your religion check?
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to make one. I got a 32.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Yeah, I assume you have books about this. In fact, you're familiar with specifically this traveler's
Snatch those
plea.
coins.
I'm going to go ahead and pop that up for you
The
alone.
way we all just said "holy shit" at the same time.
It was me. It was me.
We need that for a soundbite.
And Evie, if you wouldn't mind joining me over in the Dark Alley chat for a moment on Discord.
Oh,
So, like, The
no.
living room.
Dun dun.
Yeah.
Or that works too. If you want to stand up.
In our dark alley. You mean the living room?
Oh,
Tom?
Callie, I'll see you in the washroom.
32. Jesus Christ.
Right?
Yeah,
I am
gotta
giving the
love
Dark
that
Lord
broken knowledge
coins.
cleric.
So whatever this deity is, we are all cursed
She
by it
didn't
She
now.
didn't even roll a 20.
It was a 17. She has a plus 15 on her religion.
God.
What the fuck?
She
Well,
gets
she-
to add
She has
her
a
intelligence
like a
and her
20.
wisdom.
Yeah, and she has expertise in it.
Yeah, the knowledge cleric is not tuned for 24.
Just like, that's a skill monkey.
It's only in
Well, yeah, that's
Two
what
things,
Priest
I think,
was
right?
too.
That makes sense. I miss Priest. I miss that campaign. I'd like to give that another, like, oomph.
The game was fun.
Honestly,
I loved Amanda's character too. Lonnie was fantastic.
Lonnie
would-
was the best.
I kind of just
You say that about all your characters, Amanda.
Lonnie was different though.
She doesn't
had
go out of her
drums.
way to kill her characters, Lucas.
It's
I-
true.
You know what? I'm building drama and tension in the story. You guys are all just doing whatever you want.
I build
my next
drama
character
with
will
happiness.
will be a fence
that-
builder just to fence off every ledge near Lucas's character.
I think the
No,
most
it's-
drama has been added in this session by Shikari when she murdered that child.
My God, we had to leave town.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, she's in the dark alley.
Well, I mean, don't you think Kobach deserved a little treat?
He's been
The
good.
kid,
this
as a
whole
treat.
time.
He has been good. That's true.
Not the whole kid, just her eye.
That's an
It's
adventure
the
right
gushy-
there.
They're like gummy bears.
I had my eye taken by a kobold in it. Then mouth
That's the lava law
for
of
losing a
equivalent
spelling
exchange, right?
bee.
I give you
It's definitely
knowledge.
the
Take
law of
your eye out.
equivalent exchange.
I like to think there's enough trauma on that town that there's like adventures and training now.
100%. Those kids are the next the next adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Like I will play a one-eyed.
Shikari helped ensure that. She set it up to train them in self-defense.
I will play a
Hey,
one-eyed
manually?
child who had it taken from Lion Hackspeak and looking for vengeance.
The kids
it's
run
on
around
the
beating the
X-Speak.
shit out of each other, playing
No,
goblins and
no,
heroes.
against the librarians.
We become the villains.
Oh no,
Eventually,
I'm just
all
making
heroes
another
become
terrorist character.
Could you imagine a Misthaven campaign where, like, we played characters who had gotten screwed over by our party?
I mean,
But
Zara
ima-
did
I have to be
kill
the
them,
rat
so
folk.
yeah.
All right, hear me out. A goblin campaign where we're all survivors.
Oh,
In this world, yeah.
We're the little goblins just trying to make it by, and all these fucking heroes come and keep stomping our camps.
I don't know why they killed all of us.
The goddamn
That's pretty
bastards is
bad.
what they is.
You remember when they
Can I just
Chopped
play
off
Bond too? He was one
Narf's
of them.
head when he was climbing up that rope?
But they took a prisoner and just executed him.
I thought they were supposed to be better than us, but now they're the same. They're no better than us.
Sacrificing children's eyeballs.
Oh, well, that sounds
Sneaks.
like waste of good stew.
Oh.
Goblins, we eat people. It's cool.
I was gonna roast that on the spit like a marshmallow.
They're back.
Da da da.
In the dark alley.
The Diagon.
Evie, the witch on Halloween, giving out mints from the dark alley.
Is that why the little kid lost his eye because Chikari
No.
cast a spell on it?
No, he lost the spelling bee. She lost the spelling bee.
Yes.
Non-binary
That's like
people
going back to
lost their eye.
They were the
at
first one
spelling
out.
bee.
It'll teach everyone else there a valuable lesson. Just spell
You know
it
what?
right.
Actually, that's how you make your character in the next Elder Scrolls game. Is you lose the spelling bee and they take your eye, and your character customization just starts there.
And
There
you
we
show up in a
go.
wagon somewhere. You lost your spelling bee. Well, hello, adventurer.
The next Elder Scrolls is just Skyrim again.
You're finally waking
Well, of
up.
course it's going to be Skyrim again.
Damn you, Todd Howard!
So, as soon as Shikari realizes what the shrine is, she's going to kind of reach over to Crow's hand as she's dropping down, what is it, coins, you said?
Yeah, just a couple points.
Well, that wouldn't seal the bargain, but I do have to warn you that it would be a bargain with demons. Basically, this is a place where you can leave an offering of either blood or a coin heated by fire. And it will give you protection, but it also means that all demons know where you are all the time during your journey until you cross underneath or cross over a threshold. So they could track us, and that could be potentially very bad if the next threshold we cross is at the tower and they decide to send a bunch of demons there for no reason. The librarians who are stationed there, they are willing to give their lives, but I think they'd certainly prefer not to. I know I would prefer they didn't.
Demons?
Pro will gently try and pick up the coins she dropped. Look over to EO. I've been too trusting once again, and she's gonna pocket the coins and go sit back on Yas's the wagon. Oh my god, word.
I mean, you couldn't have known, and hey, apparently, and I don't know if there are like coins on the ground and things, and like you're not the first to want to take them up on the offer and perhaps not know the consequences.
Demons, you say? How would
Maybe
such a
they're the
creature
same
offer
ones in the
protection?
canopies.
It just promises, it makes it so that you make this pact with the demons essentially, and you're protected from any attacks on your journey. You won't, no foe will fall upon you, I suppose. I mean, it's you know, all according to my readings. I don't know.
It sounds like to me that monster that the treant was talking about is actually working for the demons, and anybody who gives an offering is a target of said creature.
Oh, that's interesting. It could be attacking them in their homes as soon as their journeys are complete.
Yeah, before they leave the forest, right? Because if you cross the threshold, if they get to where they're going, they're no longer a target. But before they get there, they're a target, right?
Opposite. It protects you until you cross the threshold. DM, correct me if I'm wrong.
Until you
the
cross the
contract ended
threshold.
once you got in the threshold.
It's to protect
Crossing
travelers on
ends
their
the threshold,
journeys.
ends the contract. The pact.
So it means that
Just
you are no
never
longer
finish
protected.
adventuring.
What was that?
Protect us on our adventure.
That just means you can never go into a house again.
Essentially,
Or-
yes.
Or-
Yeah.
No, but
Or
we
a
still
settlement,
protect
because
the
there's
adventure.
thresholds into a settlement too, right?
And
so you can go
that's
anywhere ever again.
that's precisely it. Is they know exactly where you are, the length of your journey. They know where you end your destination. Is it worth the risk? I think that if anything comes upon us in the forest, we would be able to fight them back. I'd rather have that than have to worry about a demon coming to the last place we crossed over threshold.
Part of me wants to just face them head on, but I understand that we probably should just head on the journey.
Agreed.
Nobody give blood to the shrine. It's
No blood for the
bad.
blood god.
No vampires this session.
Look, it happens
Or
all
this-
the time.
Or this campaign.
I should let me correct myself. Campaign.
I was really tempted to just cut myself.
I have
and give
a
it to this thing.
question, DM. Culturally, how do orcs feel about demons? How's the Dread Horde view devils and demons?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
So long as it's a pact towards power, why not?
I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age lately. It makes me think about it. Though,
Long the path bigger,
they make
better.
a good point that we don't necessarily need it. I don't suspect there to be any danger. So,
Well, the monster could either be targeting people that specifically give tithes to the shrine, or it could be targeting people that don't give their little sacrifices to the shrine. But whatever it is, yeah, we can handle it. I got a big old hammer ready to swing at the first thing that's gonna try to attack my friends.
Yeah, and considering we're all traveling together, one of us decides, all of us decide, essentially. So,
Well, enough of this shit. Let's move on.
And we back away slowly.
Party continues onward.
Bought two plays on this new Running with the Devil.
Leaving the shrine behind.
I've been through a forest on a horse with a name.
Pressing
Sorry, Bonsu,
onward
that's your jam.
into the evening.
Didn't even sing
The
it
second day of
As
travel.
we're
there's not
getting more
Bonsu. I know I didn't sing it right.
She's doing her best.
I'm doing my best.
As we get more northward, can Crow, like as she's sitting and sipping on her tea, enjoying this lovely escapade, can she do like a, I don't know, can she be a little bit more alert to the canopy to see if she sees any legged creature roaming about?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as like the party comes to their winding down, setting up camp for the evening.
I'm on a roll for not rolling well tonight. She's very entertained with this tea.
Yeah, there's like forest sounds and stuff going on out here. It's all sorts of nature up in this wood.
I have to say, Seneca, it is quite enjoyable having someone else to sit with. Usually it's just EO pulling me around, but this is nice to have company for once.
Well, I'm glad that I could give company, although I'm not very much a conversationalist, so I can't imagine I'm great company.
It's okay. You're really cute to look at. Well, I mean, like, enjoyable
Oh
to
my
have
god.
near.
Oh my god.
Like,
I'm sorry. I'm
you're-
sorry.
You're so small and just like intriguing, and
Oh my
she's
god.
just gonna she's just
dear.
gonna she's gonna just hold her hand up and just be like, stop while you're ahead.
here's some more tea. She's just gonna like turn around completely and look outside of the wagon.
Seneca will pour herself a cup and she'll say, at least your taste in tea makes up for your social blunders.
She's just gonna nod and sip on it. She's not gonna say anything else. She's just gonna nod and sip.
So, what time of day was it when we found the shrine?
Probably like later in the afternoon, a couple of hours before you set up camp, I think.
And we didn't notice any particular monsters, monsters obviously, but nothing unusual about the terrain or the area after around the shrine and after we left.
Crow has kept a very vigilant eye towards the canopy since you guys have left the shrine behind.
There are only birds. Like, there's nothing else at all.
Don't ask her to name the birds, but she can count them.
There might not even be leaves.
The party sets up camp for the second evening.
Is there like oh,
Oh, I was just gonna say, Bantu will make a habit of using his tiny hut now.
Nice.
And it's a ritual spell, so you will spend the 10 minutes doing it.
Lovely, lovely.
is there a body of water nearby?
There is a stream not too far away.
Rian will check it out to see if she can catch some fish.
Love it. Roll me a nature check.
Hell yeah.
Are you inviting
I'm-
anyone along on this little expedition?
No.
I mean, that's fine.
I don't want to interfere with her alone time either. Okay, like she needs
Yeah, I
to
heard
have her
Civic is looking
dependents
hot.
also.
Just understand, my fanfic is going to say something different. That's all.
It's okay.
Well,
yeah.
Rian is going to walk down the path, look behind her, see that she's alone, and she's going to take note of that. Like, okay, it's okay.
Oh
It's fine.
no!
It's fine.
It's I don't know what to do.
I got a 17.
It takes maybe 10 minutes after you settle yourself in near the stream before you start catching signs of a couple of small pods of schools of fish over here.
Big enough to be eaten?
You could definitely make a snack
Or-
out of a few of these.
Tight. Rian will try to scoop some of them out. She'll catch them with her bare hands.
Ooh, bear paws.
Bare paws.
All right. Spent some time fishing, getting her own dinner. Anything else you'd like to accomplish?
She'll climb a tree and see take a look at the land. Lay of the
Absolutely.
land.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I have advantage, I think. I don't know. Oh, oh no. Oh
Sounded
god,
believable.
that's a 1. That's a 1. I would like to re-roll that. Human inspiration.
Go ahead. There's
That was
nothing
not
I can do
good.
about it.
Well, it says there's an A for advantage. So do I roll twice without doing that, or is there certain?
Well, I think now you roll the second time because you've already rolled once.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's a 4. 16.
16 is better than 1.
Hell yeah. What does she see? Any
Um,
points of interest?
You do hear the occasional animal like chirping and singing out. And a couple of different songbirds choirs. Got a pretty decent nature. You can make out the thrush and wren, but no sign of the golden crowned jay just yet. And you get the feeling that, like, if you can make out distinct bird calls, that things might be settled in enough here that it's going to be calm, a relatively calm evening for you guys.
Oh, tight.
Birds feel safe. You feel safe. It's a good time for fishing.
Speaking of birds, she does see a crow walk up probably about 20 minutes after she left. I was going to realize that she left and
She's gone.
slowly try and find the way to the river, and then find the river abandoned with fish flopping on the side, and look around panicked.
There's a fish tree. Judging by the fish hanging from that tree,
She's gone. She must have fallen in. Rhiannon! Rhiannon, are you here?
Yes, I'm up in the tree. I'm just getting a lay of the land.
How did you get up there?
Well, I climbed the tree.
Oh, no, that makes a lot more sense. I don't know. Imagine you fell somehow and ended up there. It's been a weird day. I was at camp and I was watching EO unpack everything, and I realized that you went there, and I just figured no one should be alone because there could be a creature up in the canopy, but it seems like you're the only creature in the canopy currently. So I'm glad you're safe.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. I just wanted to see what was around, see if there's anything else around in the forest, but everything appears to be safe. And Rhiannon is going to jump down and really test that that coin of Featherfall.
Is it? I don't remember what it is. Is it like an all-time use? Is it a one-time
only
use?
use it once?
Is it once a day? I don't remember what I gave you.
Oh God, I don't know. I think inventory
Hold on, I'm scrolling.
attunement.
Once per day.
I
Okay,
mean-
yeah.
Oh,
10
once
feet
per
around.
day.
Yep, it's once per day.
so she drifts
That's
down
the-
harmlessly from the tree's branch,
And it lasts for
and you hit the ground.
So, funny story. I was looking through my inventory and I'm like, why do I have wings of flying? Turns out that nature check I rolled on Kevin's character sheet.
Kevin's a great fisherman.
And that perception. Do I need to roll again or can we?
Roll me another perception.
All right. Oh, that's better. 23.
23 is better. The longer that you're kind of just hanging out here, the more you're starting to notice that there's a pattern of movement from the animal songs that you can hear, in that everything seems to be shifting southward. Like creatures are not making their way northward.
They're all
Not like fleeing from the north, but like when they're moving, it's in a north to south direction, or
Okay.
east to west, but never heading northwards. Like they're scared of something up there.
Well, that's a bit odd. Let's make our way to camp because
And since you rolled
I mean,
somewhere off in the distance, like maybe a few 100 feet away, you hear Crow saying, "Wait, no!"
wait, what?
A few feet off in the forest, like a few 100 feet off, you hear Crow's voice calling out, "Wait, no!"
But Crow's right next to me, right? Or
I thought you
Where's
went fishing
Crow?
alone. Back
I
at
did
camp,
go fishing
presumably.
alone. Yeah, but didn't she come and meet me, or is this before? Are we back in time? Yeah,
We're
I'm sorry.
in the alone time now.
Okay, Rian. In that case, Rian will hop off the tree and make her way, gather her fish and make her way to the voice.
Sure.
Crow, is that you?
Roll me a nature or survival check.
Yep. That's a 13.
Go. Start venturing in the direction you thought you heard the sound. Fish slung over the shoulder. How close would you like to get from where you thought you heard a voice?
Uh,
How far from the
Maybe
camp
a-
would you like to venture out?
I shall at least be 20 feet away from the voice and take another look around. Sorry, just one moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to step away. Brienne went fishing, and now she's chasing a voice in the woods.
Yep.
Sounded like Crow.
That's correct.
Okay.
Well, Crow follows her all the time, so
Yeah.
this wouldn't be unusual.
And literally, future past self of us. This was a scenario that happened. So I'm
Brienne,
intrigued.
out in the woods, go ahead and roll me one more perception check.
This is what
See
happens
if you
in
can
the
find the
fanfic.
source of this voice.
I got a 12.
You do not see or hear anything further.
Crow, are you lost? Crow.
Presumably at some point, Crow, you would hear your name being called out from some distance away.
And Crow will walk towards that quickly. She'll go quickly.
Before long, you come across Rienne.
Oh, were you calling me? And I was at camp helping EO, but then I thought I heard you calling, so I figured I see you got. Looks like you got some fish.
Rian jumps when you start talking. What? I thought, weren't you in the woods? I heard you say, wait, no.
Well, I mean, I'm in the woods with the camp. Because we're camping in the woods. But I don't recall saying no. EO hasn't done anything, and no, I've been quite satisfied all evening, mostly. You shouldn't come out here alone, though. I heard you calling, and then I was like, oh God, I just let you come out here. Not that you're incapable, but it just we don't know where we are, and there could be something really creepy in the woods. And you said you heard.
Yes, I thought I heard you. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we should go back to camp. That doesn't sound. I mean, either I'm losing my senses. I mean, my father kind of lost his mind a bit. Voices and everything after the wall, the terror, and of course, a little bit of the Aussie fish. But I could be losing my mind. But
As
let's
Brienne is
head back to
talking to her,
camp.
can I do a perception check? Because I'm gonna roll great on it to see if I can look
Absolutely.
around to see anything suspicious. Oh, 18. That's decent.
Somewhere a few hundred feet off into the woods in the direction that you had to come to find Rienne, you hear your voice saying, "Don't leave me."
Oh. You said a few hundred?
Somewhere a few hundred feet away at least. Not close by.
How close to camp
Is it?
are
is
they
it
at this
dark?
point?
They're about 800 feet away from camp. And not yet. The sun has not set yet.
I had an idea, but it wouldn't have worked. She's gonna kind of reach out and kind of grab onto like Rian's like arm. I think I may have heard it too, but I don't know if that's just a weird echo, maybe bouncing off the water, or and she's gonna kind of look over in that area again. She just hears something. She can't see anything.
There was a voice out there somewhere, but you don't see it.
Can Rian look in the same direction as Crow and try to see something as well, or hear it?
Okay, I want to do something. It might
What's
be a
up?
little reckless, but we're gonna do it. She's gonna look into the direction that she heard the voice. And Crow would like to cast a chaos bolt, like just like a little zap of lightning, as far as it'll go, 120 feet in that direction. She's really aiming for a tree over there, you know, like maybe more so a rock. But
Love
then
it.
she wants to kind of yell out into it, and it says, "We want nothing of what you're doing. You leave us alone." And I would like to try and intimidate the voice after a chaos bolt.
Sure. That's a cantrip spell, right?
Yes.
Okay. So no wild magic surge on that.
I
Go
missed
ahead and roll
quick
that.
lightning, but it is
Okay.
first level. I'm sorry. It's first level.
Oh.
I'm blind. There is
Well, then roll me a
there is-
d20.
I'm
Maybe we're going to
sorry.
burn the whole forest down.
7. And
Cool,
then
cool, cool.
I would like to do an intimidation if possible.
Cool. And roll me a nature check. As this
23.
bolt surges across the way, blasting into one of the trees, like loosely in the direction where you thought you heard your own voice echoing out from. And dropping from the canopy, you see something float for a couple of flaps before it reinflates these large, almost kind of lung-like sacs on either side of its body that it continues drifting up into the canopy and then further northward away from you. It looks... Didn't do it right. Something like this. And you know that's what it's called.
Oh.
And...
Onto, did you hear something?
I don't
Give me
know.
a second.
Let's see.
Do you see the paragraph of text under it now? Cool.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, was it not just a bird?
Oh. Where's
It's
Crow?
a bird, right?
She went off looking for Rian.
No, that's a
who
bird.
Went fishing. They went fishing.
Rian, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
They go fishing together a lot. What's up with that?
You don't have a fishing buddy?
No, I have a
9.
cloaking buddy. And he's gonna
You don't
pass
see
my
what
fishing
she's
card.
looking at.
Cool.
We
Okay,
should get back to camp now. Let's she's gonna make sure Rian walks in front of her.
Cool.
They head back.
Lovely.
Why? What did you see?
You're being shepherded back to camp.
It seemed to be a type of not super nice looking creature. It was a little scary looking, honestly, but it's just best if we're not alone. Better in groups.
Was that the thing that was making the noise?
Seemed to be, yeah. There was some sort of creature out there, but maybe I spooked it enough. Maybe I spooked it enough.
That's great. I can't wait to leave this forest. This is not nice. I don't like this. Rian,
It's okay,
well,
'cause look at all the fish you got. They're quite lovely fish. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It is. It's just a. It was probably a butterfly. Their wings
could be
sometimes make
ghost.
weird sounds. We're bringing up ghosts, yes.
I'm not even there. I don't know what
Oh
you're mad
God,
at me.
no one,
Noise again.
no one talk about Ghost Rian. Actually, you know what? Rian will quicken the pace and make sure Crow keeps up. I don't like
We'll
this
make our way
forest.
back to camp.
So, at what state is your return to camp? Like, how do you guys address this issue with the rest of the party?
We'll be briskly walking, and the second we get back to camp, Crow's gonna go up to EO. EO.
Did you enjoy your fishing?
Oh,
No.
there they are.
EO, there's something in the canopies, and it's not friendly.
What do you mean?
It uses a voice not of its own, and it lives in the canopies. Maybe like the tree guy was talking about. And it has wings, so it can kind of float. But if I recall, from the books that Ray left behind, I don't know, DM. That sounds good to me. Does that work for you?
Perfect.
It's maybe a whisper cloak. They seem to mimic words of creatures they've devoured, and it is really quite creepy, almost bat-like creature-looking thing with really gnarly-looking beak. Maw, but it was. I'm almost positive it was over there in the forest on the. So how about we all go inside the hut? This small little abode seems quite lovely for the evening.
It was mimicking. It was mimicking Crow's voice. It said, "Oh shoot! What was the first
But
thing?"
wait a minute.
Hold me tighter.
Crow, didn't you just say? Did you just say that it can mimic the voices of those it's devoured?
Yes, which is interesting. It mimics the last words of anything it's devoured. So maybe it heard my voice previously and is able to copy voices as well. Or maybe it just means it's going to devour me soon.
Right, that does it. Everyone, time to go hunt a monster.
Well, no, let's go into the hut.
That sounds so much fun. I am down.
Bantu grabs hand axe, grabs scimitar. Gets
Oh,
ready to
let's go.
Real quick,
I was
Dan,
wanting
did
to
I
work out
regain
anyways.
my third level spell slots from the previous night shenanigans. I just
If
wanted to
you've
make sure.
slept since casting them into the orb, yes.
Okay, because we did
Yeah,
that last night.
we would have slept
before we
last
went to
night.
sleep. Okay,
But
I just
yeah.
want to make sure before we go hunt a monster.
Shikari's gonna like kind of just be like, can I just make a pitch for just one other possible plan?
into the
It sounds
tiny
as
hut?
if this thing is a bit hostile. Could it be that it plans to attack us, and our best bet would be to kind of hide about in this area and make it seem like some of us are in the middle, sort of having a nice, calm
Oh, set a
evening
trap.
at
That's
camp?
a good
Are
idea,
you
Shikari.
Are you volunteering to
maybe-
be bait?
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, I'm probably I'm good to have in the middle because I can heal myself if anything drastic happens, and probably you guys would be attacking by the time it got there.
We're going
And, you
monster
know,
fishing.
Well, hold
it
on,
would be
before
more wise,
we-
I think, than perhaps traipsing about the forest, hoping we find it before it picks us off one by one.
Something I do remember from the guide that I read about this in it does seem to be attracted to voices and light. So perhaps Shikari's got a point. If we stick around here and we are jolly and happy and we have a fire going, we could perhaps draw its attention. But I'm not sure if it is a lonely creature or if it too requires a buddy system, and maybe there's more than one, which would be a problem. They're really quite difficult to see because they do seem to get quite camouflaged. They really blend quite perfectly with the canopy, and they're almost unmistakable from leaves and moss and twigs and stuff when they are settled in wherever they want to be.
That's very, very good to know. Could be that, if the people we station in the trees around camp are some of our people with our best vision, best nature checks sort of thing.
I am climbing tree.
Yeah, Strip climbs tree.
I will be right back.
Whatever we need to do, we should. I cannot abide that sort of threat against Mistress Crow.
Well, she can hide in tree.
No, I think in this instance, she must stay in the hut.
I'm happy to have. We need to make it believable. We do need someone to stay behind. And I was thinking, I don't know, Bontu, if you plan to try and hide in a tree. You're quite big, but perhaps, Bontu, you'd want to stay with us and perhaps entertain us with a tune, something jolly that will attract attention.
Sure. And if you get in a pinch, you can run in the hut.
And that's a very good idea. Perhaps we could even do a little tradesies, a little spoken word and a little bit of song and a little bit of spoken word. Do you know any of these stories that I know? And she's gonna pull out a collection and start planning the performance.
I usually improvise, but yeah, we can do this.
Oh, I'm terrible at ad-libbing. I'm much better with a script.
Nope, that checks out.
You're welcome to do with your part as you wish, but I'm going to sing mine exactly as the book prescribes. I've never found going against a recipe to be to my detriment.
No, it's okay. We just might add some lute soloing in here.
Yes, go ahead and lute over my parts. I'm all right with that.
So what's everyone else doing? Preparation or?
Oh, so we need a big fire? You said it's attracted to light? Right?
Io's gonna stalk around the camp and just look for any sign of this thing.
Somebody back me up.
I'm not sure. Did they say yes? Is that
The thing says, "Burn it not, nor strike it blind. Fire and fear will only feed it."
Yeah, but that'll attract it, right? So, if we lure it with big fire and then put out fire and fight it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Attracted by light and sound.
So, we play the music, big fire, and then when he gets here, go quiet, put out fire, fuck it up.
And just so you know, like I said previously, it could be more than one. And this might, I'm not sure if this is what the I'm gonna call it the Guardian because my brain is blank. The Guardian was speaking of. But it could very well be more than one of them. And they're very stealthy, so any kind of shift in normal, even normal sounds could be another one just getting perched into the trees. They could be above us right now. This is quite creepy.
Perhaps we can give ourselves some advantages. Does anyone know anything about setting traps or anything that we could create a sort of perimeter around the campsite?
Bartu raises his hand. I remember how to make the traps we used to catch the goblins.
I know how to.
Are you gonna pretend you're a boar again and just start howling?
No. Remember how we used the rope traps?
I don't know if these will work with rope traps.
Oh.
They fly. I'm not sure they have legs, honestly. Oh god. I know that was just like a sound in the background. Like music, but that was very creepy.
Does anybody
Io
know
is
the
now
web
scanning
spell?
all the trees around the camp.
I do.
That would work good.
Us talking now has probably attracted them. It did seem to go north, but it could have come back. Can I do another scan as well? Now that I kind of say that out loud and realize, oh shit, we've been talking this whole time around a campfire.
Taking a scan of the tree line with EO at your side.
Oh, good.
Pair
We're
of
in
you
this
are
together,
looking
EO.
around.
Birds of a feather.
We are not
Things
doing
seem
well.
quiet as the sun begins to set on the campsite.
Didn't you also say something about it being at dawn to do something?
We have to look towards birds.
It's to see if the threat has passed, more or less, I think was what the like, you know, if you once you defeat the beast at dawn, listen for the birds. If they've returned, that means that the threat's passed or something like that.
Ah, gotcha.
Wait, quick question.
Do we hear birds right now?
There are birds around in the woods.
Did
So there's
Rian
no
do that
moonbeam.
perception? Did Rian do that perception check where she heard like the animals going southward? Did she do that perception check, or was that perception check the wrong character sheet?
I think that was part of your perception check.
Well, you know, I mean, the animals aren't necessarily fleeing, like, you know, in an emergency, but they are certainly not heading north. They seem to be going south. So, I think the more that we head north, the more likely we are to, you know, run into that thing. That is
I mean,
what I heard.
it was only a couple feet from us, northward. I'd say that's a pretty good instinct. I mean, we could also just sleep through the night and just live happily through the day.
Oh, I see. You're saying it's unlikely the creature's going to come back this way.
No, not really. It's just that it does seem to be to the north. So if we go northward, it should be there.
Okay.
But the creature still being around here might imply that it's not here currently.
Okay. Well, I mean, the two options: go and hunt it down to the north, or stay here and create traps and all of that, and wait for it and hopefully ambush it. Two paths. I suppose we can vote or decide what we want to do.
Who
What does
has
everyone
dark
else think?
vision again? Or who can't see in the dark? Is it just me and Yas?
Yeah.
Well, me and Yas are not really handy in a fight if we can't see.
Didn't
we
you
should
just take
probably
something
stay
in your
here
level up?
and
What?
Didn't you take something in your recent level up that helps you see in the dark?
Oh,
Or something
yes,
like that?
dark vision, but it's kind of I don't know. I want to be able to pull that out in a fight because she hasn't like needed it. She's seen things, so she hasn't overly relied
you want
on
to
it.
earn it.
Yes, kind of like an aha moment. Like I can see, you know, or really feel or whatever. But even if that was
Gotta
the case,
evolve
it's
in
only
character.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
discover that character. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
But even if that were the case, she can only see or feel like 10 feet out.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? 10 feet away.
Eo's on like the edge
So-
of camp, and he shoots a Eldritch blast up into one of the trees.
This beam of eldritch energy collapses a couple of branches, sending like a crack and a startle of birds off in the distance. But before long, this forest settles again, and the night is quiet.
Sorry, I thought I saw something.
You know,
It's okay.
it says that it feeds off of fear. You know, you're not really inspiring peace or, you know, not fear. I'm very
I mean, if
fearful.
it helps. We're not sure that this is the same thing that the Guardian was talking about. This could be a very different evil creature.
Look, I
Um,
say
This
that
one
we
just
set.
likes to speak the words of those that it kills. You know, like that's not. That doesn't seem like it feeds off fear. It just seems to
Mi-
feed off people.
Mr.
Hey,
Stroh,
Ryan. Oh, sorry. Go
What?
ahead. I was just
You-
gonna say, could I do like some sort of a check to see if I know based on the like criteria they're describing what this might be, either a nature check or like Arcana or something?
Roll me a nature check.
29.
Why do you have that book?
Jesus.
Did that just appear for you?
What? What appeared for me? Oh, here. Let me see. I'm on the wrong window.
Roll 20.
Okay.
You should have a window that you can see now. That's what your book tells you about these things.
Awesome. It looks scary as fuck.
All right. Well, this is what we're dealing with. Knowledge is power. Amanda, does this look like exactly what he showed you?
That's what I've been describing.
Okay. Well, that doesn't seem to be the same thing that our treant friend was describing to us at all. So, this is a new thing entirely. I mean, we know what it is. We know what it does. If you guys want to go hunt it down, we can definitely do that. Shikari's gonna like put her brave face on.
Sure.
Is it going to follow us?
Well, we've waited long enough now. It's probably too late to try hunting its night. But I think we should double the guard.
Okay.
Two people on watch then. I guess it means I'll have to take watch. Huh?
It's okay.
It's okay.
How would you like
I
to
can
set
do
up
it.
your
I'll
watches?
be ready.
Feel free to pair off now.
Who's going to take first watch?
I mean, Crow's happy to take first watch. She's not gonna be able to fall asleep quite yet.
I'll also take first watch.
Rian will take second watch.
Bantu's third watch, because that's middle of the night.
Oh my,
Seneca will take one after Bantu.
I'll take fourth watch as well.
I'll take fourth watch.
I think you're going to take third watch, Bantu.
You okay?
Lucas!
Night, Lucas.
Hey, Lucas.
Night, Lucas.
Let's go, Lucas. Yes.
Stop.
Shikari can take whatever is needed to be done.
Second or third?
She'll take second watch.
That means Bree is with Bantu.
Excellent.
Who else is on second watch?
Brienne.
Brienne.
It's appropriate that you forgot.
Who?
She's right next to you.
Awesome. She knows common sign language as well, so she can
So does Bantu, so you have a lot of people you can learn from and practice with.
lots of teachers. I demand to know. She will not be limited by her four claws.
So, are there any further preparations you guys would like to make before settling in for your evening?
Can Shikari forage a little bit? For one thing, so we have plenty of wood to keep a fire built so that we can see that thing if it comes close. And for two things, for like herbs and stuff like that. Smokable
Sure.
herbs.
Sure. Roll me a nature
Medicinal.
or survival check.
Okay.
You see a 15.
Dirty 20.
Yep. You're able to find a couple of smokable herb, as well as plenty of wood that is safe to burn, and will probably burn slow and long and bright throughout the night.
Yay! A plus.
A couple of piles of driftwood that have long since dried out nearby the river. You're good. as we settle in. Eo and Crow, how do you spend your watch?
I do my best to get Crow to like stay right by the campfire, and I walk the
That's right.
perimeter.
Crow was planning on staying right by the campfire anyways.
Not because you told her to, because she was going to do that anyways.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure this way she can have the best chance at hearing anyone close to the hut. She's protecting the opening of the hut, really.
Hut mode activate.
Yeah. But yeah, she would like to be as perceptive as her +0 will allow. Oh, there's the ability, so she'll protect the entrance here. Oh, here. This is good.
I don't
This
know.
is
Where
good.
should I put it? I'm putting it over here. I'm making an executive decision.
Tiny Hut just killed Eo and Rian.
Not like this. Not like this.
It
He's
fell
a
out of the
Storm
sky
Theater.
in a tornado.
I really like those
Comically
characters.
Pancake people.
Now that you guys are two-dimensional. It'll make getting under doors easier.
There you go. That's how big it is, though. So that's we can all fit.
I'm the
inside
2D
it.
thief.
When it fell on Eo, did his legs like roll up and his
His stockings were shown to everybody.
And Crow
Those
was
ruby
like,
slippers.
"Ah, you killed my EO.
You okay for this?
I'll get you, Bantu, and your little dog
Yeah.
too."
He had Crow's ruby slippers on.
Actually, it's a mule.
yeah. So Eo's just gonna make rounds around the camp.
Kuruku. Your night. There's the occasional rustling of the night wildlife, but nothing that gets close enough to disturb the campgrounds.
I did not want to deal with that. Do we hear any weird voices calling us?
Not with your 8 and 6, you don't.
You know, I did forget to tell you. I did yell at it, so I may have scared it away. I was quite ferocious.
But on occasion, the horses definitely get stirred up and cause a little bit of a ruckus, and someone has to keep calming them down.
I could try, but I don't know if I'm the best for that either.
Probably causes the second watch to get woken up a little sooner than they might have anticipated.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to.
Ria and Shikari, I think, was the second watch.
Oh, it's not so bad.
Yep, yep.
They seem a little bit uneasy, don't they?
I tried
no,
to calm them down, but
fine.
they're not super happy.
Calming them down, the horses start to settle. Looks like Rachel's still rolling for Kevin the Giantess.
What the hell? I thought, what the fuck?
Nice try.
Did Kevin see anything?
Is that the horse's name?
Kevin did
He sees everything. No, but I legitimately thought that. What the fuck? Hold on. Re-rolling that. 13. Okay, it's the exact same thing. 13.
All good. The horses are calmed down after a little while, maybe half an hour or so before they settle down and go back to sleep. Like they might have heard something during that first watch. Maybe they were just unsettled by something else. Probably nothing. But the horses are settled.
Yeah,
That's the biggest uproar of the second watch. If there's anything else you guys would like to spend your time doing during this time,
During second watch?
Yes. I mean, best thing is like doing a looking or not looking around because you can't see in the dark. Shoot, listening to the forest, seeing if anything weird is going on.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a perception check at disadvantage because you can't see in the woods. And Shakari, you do have dark vision, right?
I do.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Okay, one of that was a 1, so she doesn't see shit.
I see enough for the both of us, I think. 27.
That sounds pretty good.
After making sure Kovac's okay, Shakari's gonna like take a spot close to the fire and motion for Rian to come sit next to her. Come sit next to me so we can both, sit back to back and kind of keep an eye on one half and the other, and you can maybe teach me some words.
Right, okay.
And somewhere across the stream, you hear this. It's too late to be an echo, but it's Shakari's voice saying, "Come sit next to me."
Rian's gonna stop dead in her tracks. What?
I said come sit next to me, but I think that I didn't say it the second time.
Should we wake up the others? Because you heard it too, right?
Where did you hear it coming from?
Where did she hear it again?
It's in the same direction that you now hear Bonta's voice saying, "Stay together."
Wait, did she actually hear that one?
I hope so.
It's over there. Did you hear Bantu?
Just now, I think, yeah, I heard someone say "stay together." So over toward the water, is that where it came from?
Well, then it was
Yes.
over there. Or wait, no, over there. Where did
Somewhere
she hear Bantu?
a few hundred feet off, opposite that stream.
It was over there.
Opposite it or in the direction of it?
That direction.
That direction over there somewhere. Okay. I don't know if these things. I mean, I don't know if they can how they could get across the water without us seeing them. But let's wait a moment and see if we hear anything any closer. Well, it's actually 100 feet away, right? That's pretty fucking close. Let's wake everyone up. Yes, let's do it.
It was a few hundred feet out in the woods.
Oh, a few hundred
Oh, a
feet?
few hundred.
Yes.
All right. I think we should hold for now. See if we hear anything a little closer. Just, stay vigilant and hold any attacks and make sure we're ready to go. We can get everyone up fairly quickly, I think.
And it's in that sort of vigilant state that the third watch is roused.
What?
There's definitely something out there. It keeps echoing few hundred feet towards the stream.
Huh. Okay.
It took your voice.
I do talk a decent amount while we're walking.
I don't understand how it's able to mimic us at all. It hasn't devoured any of us.
Are we sure that it's the same? Are we sure that it is actually the creature?
I mean, the information checks out.
Except for the part that we are clear that Bantu clearly isn't devoured, and Crow is still with us.
I mean, yeah, I'm still here. It didn't devour me.
I was snoring very loudly.
I mean,
I love
devour
that
could
picture.
just mean that it's heard. So if it heard your voice, it's devoured your voice.
Oh.
You know, I don't want to bring this up, but it could be a ghost.
Could
You know
be,
that.
could be a ghost.
I don't want to be in this forest anymore.
Yeah, well, go inside. You'll be fine.
This is ghost proof, right? No spooky things.
It should be.
Rian goes into the hut. Man, this is creepy. In the middle of the night.
Easy. Bantu, how would you like to spend your watch?
Well, it's him and Bree technically, but you know,
Yeah.
she's feeling a little quiet, so Bree's gonna stay quiet, and Bantu is going to play his lute and make a little noise, see if he can't lure in a beastie.
Love it.
He's
Go
luring
ahead
him
and
in while we're all asleep.
roll me a performance check, Bantu.
14. Not my best. I'm a little tired.
Before too long, maybe after like an hour or so of you strumming, you start hearing sounds almost kind of like singing in the distance, but it's not keeping your tempo. And then it slowly starts to mimic the song that you started playing earlier. Its tempo is not staying consistent. Like it's not playing it like a song. It's like it's just mimicking the sounds that it's hearing.
Bantu's going to experiment with it and try to just like create loops.
This weird kind of distortion warbling happens. But it does kind of like almost echo what you're playing back at you.
Bantu just waits by the fire and keeps playing. Sees what happened.
Besides that distant harmonization, this watch goes by uneventfully as we get to the final watch being roused.
I think this thing is smart. It won't attack us in big group. It's trying to lure us out into forest. Second watch heard people. Me play music, it played back to me. So, it's out there. Saying this to Seneca and Yastrev.
Throw sand in
I
both of their
muted.
faces to wake them up.
Oh my god.
Pocket sand.
Why would you throw sand in my face? Jesus.
I didn't wake up.
I'm awake. You don't have to throw sand.
You doing okay, Yas?
Yes, no, I'm good. It's nice to travel. Get some fresh air. I'm awake. Oh.
So like I was saying, there's something out there, and it's trying to lure us out. But I don't think it's gonna come attack a camp because I think it thinks there's too many of us.
Oh, well, I have to piss.
Okay.
If I scream, it's attacking me.
Well, as long as you don't go past the creek, then you won't have any problems, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to bed. I'm just gonna stay up for this.
On the far side of the creek, you hear this voice calling out, sounding distinctly like Shikari. You should come and sit here.
Oh, Shikari's over there. Yas is going to walk up to the water's edge after he does his business.
Sure.
And then look across the creek.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Yas.
Big bunny. I'd like to add a D10 to this.
Yeah?
For an 18.
18's better. As you take a peering glance into the darkness all around you, night sky and the shifting canopy of the leaves rustling in the wind, you just kind of feel that predatorial gaze upon you. Like that instinct to know when you're being watched. Like something out there is just waiting, biding its time.
Evie's having a really good time.
That's not me. That's Amanda, which shocks me even more because this is not
I
wholesome.
think that was somebody at Jeremy's house.
Mhm.
Oh, was it?
This again. Yeah, no, I've been dead silent this whole time.
I'm gonna walk back to the campfire.
They haunt us in real life.
Yeah, no, it's Ghost. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, it's probably Ghost.
As soon as Yastrov, as you spin around and look back at your compatriots, you hear a voice from somewhere closer on the other side of the river saying, "Look up." And it sounds like Eo.
What?
Hate that. Look up. Fuck that. I'm happy I'm in the house right now. Do I need to move my token in the house? I'll move my token into the house.
It would make your token safer.
Yalstrev is gonna spit on the ground and walk away.
You offer the moisture to the world around you.
It is my contribution.
It accepts this blessing.
I
He's already made one offer of moisture.
If that thing comes across the creek, I'll make another. Take that as you will.
So how would the pair of you like to spend your watch?
Watching.
Many hours before the sunrise.
Honestly, oh, sorry, you go first.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Yalstrev is gonna grab his halberd and put his back to the campfire and just watch that creek. And he's gonna take the same pose that he would stand when he was on guard next to the Empire. And just so this stoic defender that's unmoving but always watching.
He's gonna fall asleep standing up.
Nah, he got his full 8. He's good. He's good.
With your eyes to the north, you make out just a few moments before the sun crests the horizon, something almost leaps from the canopy and just moves from treetop to treetop, continuing northward. Never making contact with the ground.
Oh, so it's squirrels.
I think it left.
Well, good riddance with it. Hopefully we don't see it again.
Pretty sure it's Ghost. Or at least I'm going to tell Rian it's Ghost.
Ghosts don't exist.
I know they don't exist, but it's funny.
Everyone's
We fought a
completed a long
ghost.
rest. Yay.
No, we fought a specter. It's different.
It's the same thing.
You've been fighting Spectre?
Inspector
Inspector.
Gadget.
Da-da-da-da-da.
And there goes my making an offering of water.
I accept this offering of
no.
water.
Oh no.
I think we're all getting a little too comfortable.
He's lucky it fit in the scene.
That was Yas. Just pissed it in the creek.
Anyway.
Where's my beer?
So how do you rouse your compatriots?
Sorry, Ryan. We all just heard you pee.
I figured.
I'm going to. Oh God. I'm gonna slam on the side of the hut and say, "Oh my God, hurry! There's ghosts that are attacking!
There a ghost?
Hurry!"
Eo comes scrambling out.
I'm gonna be making coffee.
You, where? Ghost attack? What?
Nah, it was a joke. Good morning. It left a couple hours ago. It went north. I think we're going to have to deal with it again later.
No, we need 5 more minutes. Shh. That's why I sleep in my own tent. It's way too loud this early.
Snooze.
Just silences Yastreb.
Rian does not leave that fucking cabin, man. She doesn't like ghosts. She doesn't like fighting ghosts. You can't touch a ghost.
There's coffee.
Nope. Nuh-uh. No, thank you. There's a ghost outside. That's what you said. She's not leaving. She's afraid of ghosts.
Yeah, but it's daylight and ghosts can't fight in the day. Even babies know that.
Plus,
Then-
Bantu just waves away the cabin and it disappears.
So my coffee is like a mix between Eos and Bantus. Hopefully more towards EO.
I'll beat the judge of that.
I will pour you a cup. What do I need to make?
What kind of coffee does Bantu make?
Mud.
It's
Is that a per-
effective.
Is it a performance for coffee making?
That is a you question. I
They
think.
just don't like
How
ordinary
are you making your coffee?
I remember how to make it. I'm gonna go with history.
Yeah.
It's very strong.
Decent cup.
It's old man coffee. It's very strong and black.
That's pretty good.
It's percolated too long.
Some might have think he's burning it.
It's the
How he
right
likes it.
amount of like rough and burnt, not like silky smooth like Eos.
And as Eo pours himself and Crow of coffee,
Like a French pressed coffee.
what? He'll go ahead. You've already made the coffee. He just sort of slightly passes his hand over the cups, and they no longer taste like your coffee.
Wait, not my cup. Wait, I want my cup to. Oh, that's delicious. You're right. No, I'm sorry. Don't know what you did.
Oh.
Was that
Well,
magic?
That's what
That
good coffee tastes like.
Is that what magic tastes like?
No.
No, that's just coffee. That's Eo's coffee, though.
This is what creamer
I-
tastes like.
I recreated my coffee for you. I do appreciate you making it, though.
Oh, no, it was. I mean, it left. I thought about pranking Rian with Ghost. I think it worked. How are you doing, Rian?
You know, I found a disembodied ghost, in the forest. And
every
then
ghost is
at night.
disembodied.
Yes, I know this. I don't
Lucky
know,
for you, the
understand why.
creature that was making noise out there has a body.
And it ran away a couple hours ago, heading north. So unless you want to go fishing, again,
I I
What
wonder
is
if
that
it has
supposed
like
to
a
mean?
nest or something.
I don't know. You just go fishing, and then Bro goes fishing, and then you guys get into trouble or have adventures. It's cute.
I just teach her how to make fish, and then she likes to fish, right?
You
Do you
like to
like
fish? What do you mean? It's just it's enjoyable.
It is enjoyable to fish with friends, and I like to fish.
And there's
It
nothing
makes
wrong with
it
that.
very useful.
But we
weren't
might need
complaining
to
last night when
be
you
more
were-
careful on adventures going off on our own. So I think it didn't like our numbers, and it wants to pick us off one by one, which we could still set the trap.
I've heard of this. It's called the buddy system.
Thunder rolls in the distance.
That was ominous. There's not a cloud in sight.
I think
Crow
perhaps
made a specialty in school of studying this buddy system. Told me all about it.
This sounds like a really good idea, and perhaps maybe we could work out some signals if we're ever off in the distance and we encounter danger. But of course, not in this particular situation, as that could definitely be a facsimile. But you know, just for broad use in general situations. Yeah.
If you want nonverbal,
You mean like help? I need some help.
Well, maybe the seagull call that was useful.
we
That
need
was
to,
really, really useful. I could do that again.
If we
We
can
need to
see
wo-
each other, it should be a hand signal because it's something it can't copy.
we also need a word that we would never say normally, so it can't mimic it.
Why not, whenever we hear a voice, we say crash, and you have to respond with thunder?
It can hear that and copy it. Like, okay,
Oh,
so
that is
last
true.
night I was playing my lute while I waited, and at first it was bad at copying me, but eventually it got it and it was able to just like play it back.
You know,
Yeah,
we
I
could capture that thing.
Well, that's a good point. I think, and I was just mostly making that suggestion for future use, not necessarily in this situation, since facsimile is such a problem. But we could just work out broadly like what we want to do, like secret signals just among us, you know, like a kind of a code just among the party. I think, you know.
Oh, I have it.
Oh,
I know
okay.
exactly what we should do.
Please don't say bore.
Huh?
I said, please don't say bore.
No, that's not. It's a combination of a couple of things that you've said. It's like what Rianne said about having to respond back with a certain phrase, but at the same time, it's something that couldn't be repeated. If whenever we have questions or if we're not sure who's approaching, we say a famous person's name. And whoever responds has to give another famous person, but their first name has to start with the first letter of the last name of the person that the first person said.
So the ghost would never know precisely which one we're going for. We would just have to be under the caveat of never saying the same one twice.
Oh, so I could say like Lexington Everstar.
Right, and I'd say Everest Remington.
I don't know who that is.
I would like to argue that there is a bit of a time gap between some of us.
And I only
What
know
about
people,
colors? Just a color and a number.
We could all very quietly, amongst ourselves,
You can make a list.
pick a color, and then when we see each other, we can identify ourselves by our color as a whisper, and the other person can do the same, and we can hope the creature doesn't hear it.
What if we
Or
just stab
write
each
it.
other as we see each other?
No.
Don't you slap me.
We could write it down. We could write the code word down. The
We
creature
could
can't
sign
read.
it. It can't mimic visually.
There
We
we
could
go.
sign it to each other. That we would have to be able to see each other, but we could like find a way to teach each other how to say our names.
I speak
Only
sign
somebody in
language.
the party knew sign language.
I know.
Or
Yes,
some
This is
other
what
I've been
kind
trying to
of
get someone to date here.
somatic gesture, not necessarily like sign language.
But what if we can't see each other? I mean, the thing with Crow, the reason why I went in is because I honestly don't remember what she said. I think it was, wait, stop. I mean, I couldn't see her, but I somewhat thought that she was in danger.
We just have to assume none of us will ever be in danger and we're going to be fine.
I said
What
that
if we
do-
agree whenever we're in danger, we just say something super happy instead of something scary?
Oh. What about the seagull noise? That horrid one that you did that one time.
That was really helpful. That's a classic. I think that's really the best way to do it. Yoss is doing something over there, but I'm not sure if he's gotten a seizure or what.
Yas, is your hand hurting?
Damn.
I think he might be doing sign language. I don't
No,
know
it
that.
is. It is sign
Rian,
language.
Rian
just-
will put up her hand.
Oh,
Yeah, occasionally I had to learn it because at one point we were going oyster fishing and we couldn't talk underwater, so we had to sign underwater. And oftentimes, the storms and we couldn't hear each other, so it's better to do this. Bantu, you know too? Wait, I think we already knew this. I don't know.
Yeah. I learned how to sign a long time ago.
Yastreb will show everybody the sign for friend.
Smart.
But I think the problem comes from not being able to see it, as it is very camouflage. So if there is a long distance, I do think maybe the seagull sound, if we are in immediate danger, would be the best bet.
That could be another option. I like the idea of us having lots of tools in various situations. If we can make noise to make noise, if we can see each other to kind of signal that way. I want us to have lots of ways to be able to communicate that's not, always going to be verbal, because it won't always be safe to communicate verbally. So I love all these ideas.
Shakari, can I borrow a parchment or some paper?
Absolutely. I also have infinite ink, if you're interested in borrowing some of that.
Rianne will write down, okay, when we hear the signal, when we hear the seagulls call, we'll respond with, that's what a boar sound makes, or that's what a boar makes, just to say we understand.
There's a response to it, so
yeah,
I love that.
Or
We have
even-
a cry for help and a response to make sure if they do figure out what our cry is, that we have our.
And I think the person will have to respond with shit. You know what? Actually, yeah, the person will have to respond with shit. So it's seagull cry, that's the sound a boar makes, then verbally yell shit.
Yeah, no, I think that's a solid plan of action. It gives us a communication, and it gives us the sign language. And she's gonna really, really badly do the sign language for friend. She did not pick it up the first time. She'll get better.
What did you say about my mother?
Oh, I think I got my letters mixed up.
You did. It is fine. Rian will throw the paper into the fire. We all saw it, right?
Yes.
Right, so are we... Are we trying to hunt it, or are we just carrying on with our lives?
Oh, we're going to carry on.
Yeah, I think it's best to carry on, and then, but you know, I don't want to leave the Guardian without reasons, or like maybe, I don't know. The forest needs to be protected too, though. We can't just leave it like this. The more darkness we leave in the world, the worse the world's going to be off. So maybe we do try and figure out what it is or what its source is and how have all these things gotten here. But it's the tremors, not the tremors, the terror.
How much further do we have to travel?
About 8 more days.
I say we just keep trying to take it day by day and go safely and know that eventually it's going to try something. Oh, sorry.
You should be out of the forest by a couple hours travel this morning.
Oh, but we're 8 hours from our final, or 8 days from our final destination.
8 more days from Scaleside.
Got it. Okay.
But one more day out of the forest, then a couple more days up the coastline, a couple more days in the northern forest, and then Tower or Scaleside.
If we want to rid the forest of whatever this thing is, we'd have to do it today before we leave.
Then we hunt.
Oh, all right.
Perhaps we use one of us as bait, since it doesn't seem that it wants to come near us in a group.
So
I could go fishing again.
That seems.
Okay, this might be a terrible idea. What if we split up? It might try to take a fight with one group, but not one of this number. And then the other group can respond as soon as the first group is engaged.
Oh, I can make about like a telepathic connection between people. As long as they don't go too far, I could, communicate with them. Not for super long, but at least
Well, that's what we've
6
needed.
minutes.
That can be done. You don't have to see it. You can just hear it. And the
well, I
creature
can-
couldn't.
I have to be able to see it. But once the
Yeah.
connection is made, as long as we stay within like a mile of each other, it'll stick for a little bit.
Well, if you were to. All right, how about this? Rien and Crow go fishing. The creature's already seen that happen once. I can be invisible and be near them.
I can also be invisible.
It doesn't react to sound, so that could be bait.
It's a good
could
idea.
work.
You could stay with the rest of the group and you would have a link either with myself or with Crow or Rien.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And Crow will karate chop that tree down.
What?
I can do that with my lightning. But we're not
Oh,
putting
I thought you meant
fire
with
on it.
their
in case
hands.
It's the same.
Oh, I thought that hand motion you were making with the noise was. That was part of the plan.
It could work. It wasn't, but now that you mentioned it, I think it's a great idea.
Right. Let's just the thing, and then yes, you could have a telepathic connection with Rien, and I could be in hiding. You could be with the rest of the group, who are just, slightly back. It's a perfect trap.
I like this plan.
I'm okay with it. As long as it's not a fucking ghost, then it's fine.
So when the ghost
Creek
attacks,
might be
we all know
haunted.
what to happen.
Yeah, the creek's definitely haunted.
No, it's not. Shh. No, it's fine. You know, water just remembers things, but it doesn't mean it's haunted. Fine.
Right, so you'll pack up camp and Crow and I will go fishing. Yes?
Oh, that might be best. Make it seem like we've left. That way it's, not quite expecting the rest of us.
And if we get it set up in the next 5 minutes, it'll make for an excellent Cliffy.
Yes.
Why did you look away from us when you said that?
What? Why are you staring at that wall?
Who are you
Who's he
looking
Where did that
talking?
wall come from?
Who are those people?
Who are you talking to?
Ah!
Oh god, mine's fat.
Ignore that one.
Anyway, plan in motion.
Plan
River
Absolutely.
ambush.
River ambush.
Yeah.
Let's
One,
go
two,
fishing,
three.
Rian.
Operation
Oh,
Otter
okay.
Pop.
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
I'll tell you.
I like that.
Oh, that's nice.
My audio dropped out, so I have no idea what the plan is. Where do you guys want Shikari? She's down for whatever.
Breaking
I
down
imagine
the
you're
camp.
probably helping break up camp and waiting for the call to charge in and resume or start the battle.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, break.
Ready, break.
Ready?
Crow, I'll teach you how to make a net. It catches a large amount of fish, in case we're desperate enough.
That's a great idea. Yes, I have seen nets, and they do seem quite complicated, and I am sure I'll mess it up. So let us give it a go.
I can make a net so small and so fine that not even a squid could go through.
Sorry, Charles was talking to me. He wanted candy.
All the candy.
It's after Halloween. Every conversation involves, can I have candy? But yes, let's I will bring some rope. Rope. I feel like nets are less than rope. What do you build a net out of? Fine. Do we need to pull the rope apart?
Yes, we do.
Well, I'll get the rope. We'll pull it apart. And let us go to the river and work on that.
Rianne is going to, as they walk, she's going to fray the rope to try to get make it into some string or whatever.
You start pulling apart a rope, making your way
Nice.
to the river with Crow, Io and Seneca, an invisible ambush nearby.
Yeah, Seneca will stick around long enough until they're set up at the river, and then she will create the connection between her and Rian, and then disappear into the trees. Within at least a mile from her. Probably not by herself, but
I can tell this is going to backfire on us splendidly.
And once she does the connection, Rian hears it in her Seneca in her mind, and she's like, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Good.
And that's where we can pick up next time.
No.
We're calling this Operation what?
Otter Pop.
Otter Pop.
Since we can't use fire on it.
No fire.
And I'm sure we're all going to
Operation
remember
Otter
that in 2 weeks.
For
Oh, yeah.
sure.
I could never
Sure.
forget things.
Operation Otter Pop.
All right, guys.
What else
I'll
could
catch
it
you
be?
later. Thank you for running, Ryan.
I also have
I'll
to
see
go.
you
I'm
later,
super
Freddy
tired.
Ryan.
Night.
Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
All right.